The man behind you.
Hands in the air. This is the robbery.
That's my uncle.
Hello, sir.
Come over here, Colt.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous because I get nervous when I have any sort of interviews or job interviews. So please, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit nervous. I'm just.
Well,
Whew.
in the business of herb collecting,
Yes.
there's a man who runs a sort of a chemistry branch of Taipan, a man who makes tonics. He's a rather old, stout, smelly, grumpy old man.
Oh my goodness! Is that how you treat your nephew?
Yes.
I'm speaking about him. This is the man here who conducts all that business with herbs.
You're so mean. Why are you picking on your uncle like that?
Oh, I just gave him a little bit of a hug.
But, so herbs, speaking of which, Cole, I got a shipment of poppies in today I can give you.
Oh, okay.
He has herbs in particular. He likes, poppies are a big one, wisteria is another one, huckleberries are another.
All right.
Tends to pay about $1 herb. Is that still the rate, Cole?
Yeah, it depends. Maybe wisteria can pay a little bit more because...
Little
I
bit
found
more.
4 bushes total now.
4,
And-
okay, so
yeah.
the way I did poppies, I did $1 a rate, wisteria $1.50, and then huckleberry $2.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because there are only 2 huckleberry bushes.
Do
Oh,
y'all
no,
have
there's
like
4 now.
something written down with all of those herbs with the price listed on them?
Not
Cole
really.
could write that up for you, but
Yeah.
we like to barter. It also
Oh, I
depends
see.
on
All
how.
right.
If you bring a massive order, like a massive bulk order, we might pay you more than if you bring us a few by few, you know.
Okay.
So that's one business. You also spoke of fortune telling.
Yes.
That sounds exquisite for the melee market. Are you familiar with the melee market?
The what market?
Melee market. It's
Melee, like combat, like fighting?
No.
Melee.
Melee
Like
is,
beautiful. Or
means beauty.
it's also a name of
Oh.
a mountain in northern China.
How do you pronounce it?
Melee.
Melee?
Yes.
Yeah.
We rent out stalls. There are 15 stalls in a marketplace down the road.
All right.
Vendors rent out stalls for $25.
Okay.
And then for that whole event, you know, they're there with 15 other vendors if we're on a good night, and you sell your wares.
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Yes, they're very, very busy events.
Oh, I'm so glad I came in here. Yeah, I like everything you're saying. I'm right there with you.
And then you said advertisement. When
Yeah,
we
I'm real good at
raffle-
talking to people. I'm real friendly. I got robbed the other day, and I spent about an hour talking to the fellers that robbed me.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, that's a good skill, I suppose.
much
We
patience.
raffle off high-end weapons and exotic items at the melee market, and sometimes they are so expensive that we need to advertise and take raffle tickets weeks in advance.
Ooh, like a custom order.
Well, no. Say I was
I'll be
raffling
right
off this
back.
gun.
I need to
This
check on
gun
my
is
telegram.
worth maybe $900.
It's so shiny.
So on the day of melee market.
Oh, I don't know if I like that girl. I've bumped into her a few times before. She talks and talks and talks, and she's like a clementine. She will be trouble. Yeah. Oh, Still no telegram from WildRP. This is a little bit distressing. Should have given him time limit.
Howdy, sir.
Sounds just like Koniki. Howdy, sir. Oh, I can't do it.
For whatever price Muffin decides.
So I love that idea, but here's the thing. Every time I go out on that road, like on the way to Valentine, I get robbed. So how is there a way, I think maybe if I learn a little bit from y'all too, how to go from town to town without getting robbed, that would be very convenient and help in the long run, so that if I did do any sort of business like that, advertisements and such, that the raffle ticket money and anything that I'm carrying on me doesn't get stolen.
Well, unless you've got a group of people with you, there's nothing really to stop people from seeing you collecting money in town and wanting to take it. Unless you were under the Taipan umbrella, which technically you would be, however, you wouldn't be officially a member.
Of the what hand umbrella?
Taipan, it's the name of this our business.
Type hand, like a
Type
printing
hand.
press?
Taipan,
Taipan.
yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize for my ignorance. I'm sorry for my mispronunciation.
No, it's fine. We're used to
Yeah,
it.
there's no real way of. So here's the thing: if somebody came up to rob you while you were collecting money for raffle tickets,
Okay.
you would tell them, "I'm collecting money for raffle tickets for a raffle that's being put on by Taipan."
Oh.
And if they don't back off after that, then just remember their faces, and I'll sort it out.
We'll try to get their names.
Now
if you can.
let's say they cover their faces. And
it's
they're
not literal. It's just remember what they look like, what they sound
okay.
like, what horses
Okay.
they were riding. That
Okay.
alone, I'll put it out to my birds, and news will come back to me within days of who it
Ooh.
was.
Oh. I feel like every time I meet somebody and I get along with them, they end up being some, like, I don't know, like some well, they just have this energy that emanates from them that nobody messes with them. There's a lot of folk like you in this town. Well, not too many, but at least the ones that I've run into. Like Mr. Salerno, I started working for him, and everyone seems to be scared of him, but he's just really nice. He's a doctor manager that I collect herbs for.
Don't fool yourself that he's
Yes,
a nice man.
Well, he's nice
what?
to us.
Don't.
Yeah, he's very nice. He's a very nice man. Him and Pearlie always make jokes, and they're real nice.
Yeah. They're nice until they don't want to be nice. Put it that way.
They're nice until you want to stop working for them. And then they will extort you and or run you out of town like they've done half the business that comes through Saint Denis.
I'm sure they have their reasons for it.
Yeah, money grubbing. Same reasons those men robbed you. But that's their business. That's whatever. But yes. So maybe market. You can give your telegram over to Cole, and he
Okay.
can inform you about when the next one will be.
So
you can
you'd be
arrive.
looking to hire for a specific event and not for any kind of daily activities that need done in the shop.
Herb picking. You mean
Oh,
this
okay.
shop?
Yes.
While running the counter, I'm always hiring for this. Typically, there are two ways we go about this.
Okay.
Uh, it depends on what you're truly interested in, but in terms of payment, if you just want to work the counter, I can pay you $120 per every 3 days of work.
100. Oh,
So if you work a week and you work at
okay.
least 3 days out of that week, I'll pay you $120.
Oh, wow.
Or you can buy and sell weapons of your own here. So I buy and sell weapons. Somebody comes with weapons, I buy them for a cheaper price, sell them for a discounted price, and still make a profit. You could do this yourself out of my store. In which case, you would be making your own profit. I wouldn't be paying you.
Yeah, no thanks. That girl really reminded me of Clementine, who I love at an OOC level, but in character co knows that trouble follows her like flies to a plague. The girl who plays Clementine is awesome RPer. It's just yeah, Clementine is trouble personified, and I think that she's a little bit that way too. What is it with red-haired girls? I don't think anyone's here. Nope. Is it? Yeah, I don't know what time they come on, really. Oh, it's Maeve. He's a little cutie. Let's check the barber shop. Yeah, I don't know. When I start RPN, usually around 7 Eastern time. Somewhere around there. Usual time. And then the rest of the night just goes by in a blur. What's that? Yeah, Co's having a really tough time trying to get back into melee market. I don't know if I can. So much other shit going on too. They're not here. Dang, what's up? Send neat last 2 days. Okay, so, oh, that's 45 hours ago, so. Alright. Wish I could remember all the names of the streets. Saint Nicholas, Rue de la Diligente. Rue de la Diligente. Yeah, like I'm ever gonna remember that. Nicholas and Rue de la Diligente. Saint Nicholas. Courtney. We gonna puke, mister? Get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here,
I ain't
mister.
about this one bit. Damn it all.
Oh, can't get that one. Okay.
I do. I
People's
want to do.
perceptions.
I want to do a show that's focused on phantasmagoria.
What? Ah, good. Nothing has been touched. Spicy turtle tofu, iron turtle soup, sweet and sour pork, pork jiaozi. Peking duck. 1,000-year-old egg.
More about herbs and tonic making. And that's where I learned about the Garden of Eden.
Is that Souls? Oh my god.
It's yeah. No, just wait. Wait, how much space I got in here? Ah, not much at all. Need drinks.
You like chocolate? Oh,
No.
you don't like sweets?
No, we don't. I don't like sweets.
Yeah, the
Oh.
sugar is bad for you.
Bad for you.
No, sugar gives you energy.
Okay, so how do I get more alcohol here? Need another crate. I'd like to get the pirate rum. But all our shadow, all of our whatchamacallit is gone. Cane syrup.
Very long.
So he always comes home covered
Wait, what am I doing? I don't want stupid, cheap whiskey. I want pirate rum. Yeah, well, someone stole it. Could get 6 bottles on me. Do a little Chinese music. We're having Peking duck, so it's only fitting. If Romeo and Lydia, they haven't been around much, but if they were around, I could probably get some pirate rum from them. Ni hao, it is me, Ko. How are you, Shay?
Too bad, not too bad.
Good to see you. I'm glad I found you. I'm
Likewise.
actually come as customer. If perhaps you might have something I need.
I was just about to head to bed, but I could open the shop for a moment. What are you looking for?
Do you have cane syrup? Or
Not at the moment.
Oh shit! Or pirate rum? Do you have this?
Let me check for you. Sure, you've seen me hop in here before. It's not the most flattering course, so you might want to avert your gaze a little bit, you know.
Oh, don't worry. No, I like this place quite much. Very good. Maybe I'll try to get a lockpick for you so you can unlock this door.
That would be amazing. The hinges are very rusty, you know.
Ah, yes. That was sweet how I got in there. I had no idea. That's really cool.
Unfortunately not, man. We've sold both of them. The rum and the cane syrup.
Okay. All right. Well, I will. Might have one other lead. I had a whole box of cane syrup, and stashed away in a place I thought nobody would find it. But of course, somebody found it. Took it all.
People always find it.
Yes.
I have a box right here, right in the shelf, right here.
Yeah.
We fill it up every day, and you know, it just some days it'll just be empty all of a sudden. It's almost like people climb up on the roof and reach a hand through the rafters in the roof and sort of, you know, it's very odd.
Fucking thieves, yeah. They are quite ingenious when they need to be.
Yeah, they fucking find their ways. There's a crack at... I tell you because I trust you, but there's a crack at the back too with one of the other boxes, and that one also seems to leak some items here and there. I don't know who knows about all these cracks and crevices, but...
That's too bad. That's too bad. Of course, you can't keep eye on everything all the time either, so... Yeah. Well, alright.
It's a fucking joke, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, thank you for checking anyway. But,
not
did
a
you
problem.
did you talk to Bailey today?
No, was he around?
He's around right now, yeah.
Ah, that's a shame. He didn't answer my telegram, but I'm about to head to bed right now, so...
Okay, alright. You want me to tell him anything, or you want to wait till next time you meet him?
Well, we're more than happy to just sort of. We gave us the prices last time, so we're happy to sort of buy most of whatever he has. So,
Okay, all right, I'll let him know.
if he's not going to be around for a week, I don't know if you want to grab some of it off him, and we could just buy it all off you.
Yeah, I could. Let me check with him, and I'll telegram you later tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be great. Please do. Please do.
Okay, all right. Let me make sure. Give me your telegram number just in case. One more time.
Yeah. Shay Murphy 24/7.
Wait, hang on. Your name is Shay, and your last name is Murphy, and you got this for your telegram number.
I did indeed.
Oh, how much did this cost you? You had to bribe somebody, sure.
No. Divine Intervention Co. Once you have a
you-
working relationship with the Almighty, whatever figure it is you may or may not worship, I find that'll do the deed. You know, that's enough.
Maybe one day you can introduce me to this Almighty you speak of. Okay, so it's
I could okay. Shay
So-
Murphy 24/7.
That is indeed the best telegram number I have heard yet.
I'm quite fond of it myself.
All right, I will telegram you later, let you know, okay?
Yeah, I'll be around pretty late tomorrow, so I'll see you then.
Okay, you take care in the meantime. See you.
And you, take it easy, Cole.
I love these guys. They're so cool to RP with. Very respectful. In fact, sometimes even a little bit too. He should have kept talking. He should have talked over me right there. And I kind of chopped up whatever he was going to say. Which it's kind of hard to do that unless people are real patient. Or you talk over each other a little bit. If it's something really important, just keep talking, and the other guy will shut up. God damn, I have a whole week of shit to tell Bai Lee. Wow, look at that sky. Ooh. It's going to storm. There we go. Oh. Not even there. Hello. Oh, I got telegram. Ich hab gerade noch eaten fast. Oh, wait, maybe. Romeo, Lydia, are you around? Oh, 你好.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
How are you?
Sounds good.
Oh,
Also,
it's you, Yokai.
I
Ah.
liked the
Yes.
our little mailbox.
Good, good. I did
It's
not know
very
you guys were here.
nice. It is. I would have never
Did you
thought.
get to my
Oh,
telegram?
yeah.
Mm,
What was that?
You got my telegram?
yeah, I like it. I think it's good.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And
in
there would
interest
be
of
about
time
5 of
and
us that
other
would
to
come. Is that
discuss
okay?
Yes, of course. That is
whenever
perfect.
you're
Hmm.
available.
10:30.
Okay. Hmm.
No, it's just business stuff. It's
you
not
seen,
anything.
Romeo
I don't
or
want
Lydia?
to take up too much of your time.
I have not. We have
Fancy
just
dinner to
arrived
get
here.
to.
那我就走了，告辞。一会儿见啊。
一会儿见。
Oh, big storm's coming. Eternal darkness. Starting at midnight, the server will enter eternal darkness for a 24-hour period to encapsulate the Halloween spirit. We hope. Oh my god. Shit. Shit. Did that happen last year? I think it did. Yo.
I'm to the medic.
Sure.
Hey, can I ask you ladies a question?
Yeah, of course. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, if I say ni hao, do you understand what I mean?
Ni hao. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be like hello?
Yep, that's right. Most people, they
Right.
don't respond when I say ni hao, so I thought maybe I should start spreading the word of what it means.
Isn't that Far Eastern?
The Chinese.
Like,
Mandarin Chinese, yes.
Right. Interesting. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a holistic doctor.
Oh, what does this mean?
Yeah. I do like acupuncture, which.
Oh,
comes
shit,
from
so do I.
Asia. Oh, you do? Can we? Okay, I'm going away to a convention, but like, oh my god, I just got really excited. Can I get your telegram? And when I come back into state, can we like have a meeting and like, oh my god. I'm Dr. Liz O'Hara. I'm state certified and I do holistic care for
Okay.
long-term chronic pains and such. And I've
Interesting.
done a couple acupuncture treatments and they've been successful. So I'm really excited. Can I
Oh,
get your
very
name
good.
and telegram?
Yes, I am called Ko. And telegram number, if you're ready.
Ready?
X N 961. I cannot
And
say
you
that.
spell it K-O-H or...
Well, okay, maybe you need to write this down. It's very complicated.
All right.
The first letter is a K.
Right.
The last letter is O.
Okay. That's what I originally put, but then I was like, maybe it's fancy. But yeah, I'm going away on a holistic convention for 3 to 5 days. When I get back, I'll telegram you, and maybe we can meet up and just talk, because I learned most of it from like an elective in university and books, of course. So it'd be nice to know not just the treatment, but the culture behind it as well. If you'd so be inclined to share that with me.
Of course, that would be a great honor. I do not know a lot of procedure, for I know how to stop a little bit of pain, sometimes the chronic. Also, if people having frequent headaches, sometimes these work.
Yeah,
but
know,
most
the
of my
and...
yes, most of my training come from the battlefield, so
okay.
it's not so much like doctor, more like a quick fix to help someone on their way.
Yeah,
yes.
Right. Then you probably know the Circle the Dragon one, where you circle the wound with the needles, and then it helps the blood flow to help heal the actual wound. If it's if it's like a festering wound.
Yes, of course. Yes.
I'm
this
so
I have
excited
done.
that I met you.
Yes. Tell me on the Holloway. Yes.
No, O'Hara. It's
O'Hara.
Liz or
Sorry.
Lizzie. Yeah,
Okay,
Elizabeth
Liz.
O'Hara. I guess it's Irish. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Please include your telegram number in the telegram to me when you get back. Yeah. But of course, yeah, you will come back and give me a message, and I will. We can set up a time to meet.
Fantastic. Yeah, I hope. No, man, stupid convention. All right. Yeah. I should be back in 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
And I'll telegram you.
I used to have a little bench outside of the gun shop there. It was called the Co's Ambush Acupuncture.
Ah.
Yeah, so people would come by, they would have headache or they'd have little pain. I would force them into the bench, give them this acupuncture treatment. And they all walk away, no problem. All feeling much better.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. People are like, "What? I've never heard of this. I don't like needles." And I'm like, "You can't even feel them. They're like hair lines. Yeah, they don't even make you bleed. It's really amazing.
Yep.
I'm really into that elective. So that's my specialty, is holistic care.
Very interesting. Good to hear. Okay, yeah. Well, contact me when you return. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. It was nice meeting you, Cole.
Yeah. Sajit. That means goodbye. Okay, I'll have to brush up on acupuncture stuff. Because Cole just kind of wings it. I mean, I did a tiny bit of research when I first started doing it. But he mostly uses his acupuncture needles for torture. O'Hara. Dr. O'Hara. Wait, little red hair girl, please don't be here anymore. Oh, she's still there. Oh my god.
For the cattleman revolver. Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
so,
Uncle.
Cole, Miss Bell here is a new apprentice and will be working the counter from time to time, around 6 to 9 that time period.
Okay.
Take these.
Are y'all gonna keep on choking each other every time I see y'all? Or are you gonna behave?
Maybe.
More often than not.
Yeah, maybe a fist fight to break it up. Make sure. Okay. Oh, thank you. Very good.
Well, I don't know. Uncle looks like he's got bigger muscles though.
Well,
sure, but I have used.
Yeah, he's got the speed.
Also, I sent a man to a telegram way about working with him. He's a man named Prophet Sterling Quill.
This
He's an
name
old
keeps
man,
coming
new
up.
to crossing.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a scout and Mr. Sterling, father and daughter. I'm not sure. They're related somehow.
Oh, okay, yep. Well, he's new to the crossing. I just sold him a bow because he didn't have anything. I told him. I mean, he just got off the boat like today.
Okay, yeah.
I told him working one shift with Way will get you about $300-400. That'll sort you out the horse because I told him I might have a Breton that he could buy for 400.
Oh,
So I was thinking if you still want to part with Gungung, then we could sell Gungung for 400. Gungung's a $500 horse, right?
Yes, 550, I think.
Oh, I was
Yes.
wondering if y'all was talking about horses or weapons. I couldn't tell.
Oh no, horses. I'm selling horses and running a horse auction soon. So, I told him we
think
could
he's,
sell to him for $400.
Is he worthy of riding Gong Gong? You like this man?
But he's a nice old man.
Okay. All right, yeah, I can do it.
I doubt he'll be riding into battle anytime soon, but I think Gungung's probably had enough of that.
Yeah, I think so too. He went through enough. He wants a
They
life
can't
of
do that
peace.
their whole lives.
Oh,
No.
sounds like he
He's-
needs himself some candied apples.
This
Oh.
lady here is obsessed with candy, Cole. I can't. Tell
I like
him
candy. I like.
what you put
what's
in
wrong
milk.
with What's wrong with having a little sweetness in life?
God, she puts chocolate in milk, Cole.
Yeah, I
well,
melt some chocolate. Also, you know what else I do? I melt chocolate into milk, and then I also put it into coffee, and it tastes so delicious.
My father
Who?
used to drink mare's milk. He came
Arik.
from what do you say?
Arik, they call it.
Yes,
Mare's milk,
yes.
yeah.
I drank it a little bit as a boy, and then I stopped. And then I came to America, didn't drink any of it. Now I can't drink it; makes me sick.
Oh, so that's where you lost your taste for it. That's why when I asked if you like some chocolate milk, you almost gagged over the counter.
Yes. Also, I don't like chocolate.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
like anything sweet.
Chocolate has milk in it too, from what I hear.
American chocolate does, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
had
know-
chocolate from Swiss once. That
I'm
wasn't
gonna find
terrible,
something sweet
but...
that you're gonna like. I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh, I told you about the candied peanuts.
But that's
oh,
not
right,
that's not
candy
bad.
peanuts. And I'm gonna get you some kettle corn popcorn.
Well, that might be
Cheers.
interesting.
I think you would like that too, because it seems like you're not gonna like things that are all the way sweet, because I
Yeah.
think it'll be too much for you. It's got to be somewhere in the middle, closer to the salty side, because it just seems like if it's too far to one end, your body will reject it.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
eaten the peach
Yeah,
cobbler and did not hate it because the peaches. I like
Peach cobbler is the sweetest thing I tolerate.
Yeah,
But even then, I can have like the tiniest of slices, and then I'm good for like a month.
you know, lady, if you're going
Unlike
to work
Cole,
here,
they don't.
if you're going to work here, you
Yes.
can bring a box of your candy and treats and whatnot
Oh, I have
and
some
sell
on me
it.
right now. You want some? I have
No,
some
no,
on
no,
me.
no, thank you. I take your word
Oh.
for it. But you can feel free to.
Oh.
You buy a gun, you can buy some sweet too, perhaps. I don't mind. Well,
Also-
if
I
Bailey,
could
if Bailey
sell
doesn't mind,
candy?
if
Yeah.
you don't mind, Bailey.
Yeah, you can sell candy with the guns, or you can throw in a piece of candy with it.
Yeah.
You can also sell your candy along with fortunes at Melee Market.
That sounds like a really
Cole,
good idea.
When's the next Melee Market?
This I don't know yet.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what you just said gave me a really good idea. So what if I had candy and then there was a fortune wrapped around the candy? So depending on which ones that they pick, they determine their own fortune.
Ooh.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
With time and practice.
You could, take a piece of paper and a candy, and you'd have to give that over. That's a lot of storage space, though. You can only hold one piece of candy at a time and one
Well,
piece of paper.
If she had one of these satchels, it would help a lot.
Nobody has a damn satchel.
I have spread
I have a
word
satchel.
from
I
here
have a
to the
herbalist
desert.
satchel on me.
Well, no, there's a different satchel. You can put all kinds of
I mean,
letters.
like a file.
Yes,
Only
a
the
file.
lawyers seem to have it.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that is.
Highly illegal, but very useful.
Oh, it's illegal?
Mhm.
I wouldn't say highly illegal, but it is illegal.
Yeah, it might
You
be
made it sound so dangerous.
a little bit of exciting the
It's
danger.
about
No?
as illegal as having lawmen's bullets on you, I guess.
Yeah. I have spread
I
the
didn't
word
even know
for
you could
this
do that.
all
You could
over,
have
though.
what? Lawman's bullets.
Well, yeah. If somebody robs a lawman, tries to sell you their bullets, or if you robbed a lawman, took their bullets, every lawman's bullet has a little insignia on it, etched into it,
Oh,
so they know.
that's amazing. I like that. So you can have bullets that are engraved with like your name or something on it.
I have had people come to me with vendettas that wanted me to etch a name onto the bullet.
Wow.
I etched Jack Kettleman onto a bullet for a particular group, and I believe that bullet wound up in his chest, so...
Oh, wow.
That makes me happy.
Yes.
Oh.
Lady, how long have you been here in the crossing?
I arrived
hasn't-
in the
her name's
crossing
Belle,
for
Cole.
a few days.
Okay. I've seen you before. I don't remember where, but I've seen you a couple times, I think.
Her name is Belle Ryder.
Bell Rider.
Oh.
Doesn't she remind you of someone?
Yes. So you know Ty Rider, yes?
Who?
Ty Rider.
I know somebody named Kai, who I call him the Thunder God.
No, not Kai.
She's not related to any of the Ryder family, no. She just
Really?
happens to have red hair and also have the same last name.
Okay.
It's just coincidental.
Maybe like long lost daughter or something.
It could be.
Oh,
Howdy,
that's
Bear.
Dr. O'Hara,
Miss
I believe.
Quill,
Hello.
how
Good
may I help
evening.
you?
I'm looking for some very, very particular guns that might be black, white with some gold etching on them.
Black and white with gold etching. I have not received any such gun.
Okay.
So maybe a contact flood next.
Yeah,
How are
I
you
actually
doing, sir?
did talk to him a day or two ago. I just wanted to.
man?
I'm just,
Oh, I'm doing
going from shop to
fantastic.
shop to
What,
see if
Ma,
anyone
you
else
have
brought
like a
them.
thunderous voice.
What's your telegram? I'll
I
telegram you if I get it.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
Oh my goodness,
quite
it
sexy
rumbles.
852.
Oh,
Quite
oh,
sexy.
you wanna
Yep,
make me turn
US.
red now, you know.
And my name is Bridget Thorson.
Are you shopping around?
Well, I'm just looking for a knife, really. Yeah.
You're looking for a knife?
Bridget Dawson,
Mm-hmm.
QS892. Okay.
Hold on, let me get some
If it comes
information for
across
you.
me, I'll make sure to
Cole, I
get
have
it off
something
of
for
them
you
for you.
Oh,
that you might like.
Sorry, repeat the
Okay.
numbers again.
892.
85252. 852.
Can I ask you a quick question?
852.
oh, whoa! Thank you.
Yes, Bill.
Yeah,
Look at
you're
this.
welcome. Yeah.
Do you know where the knives are?
Hunting knives would be found in general store. We
Oh,
do
this
carry
is
throwing knives.
you know, in China, these types of cricket are very they can run thousands of
Yeah,
dollars.
I guess the hunting knives are at the general store.
And they
Oh,
put them in
okay,
little
okay.
cage and they watch them fight and they do big gamble, betting which
You
one
mean
will
they
win.
watch them fight?
Sure.
Yep.
I was giving them to patients to protect them, you know.
Or I
The-
can walk you there if you want me to.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
It's
I
a
got it.
fasty one.
Nothing like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a good
I'll just
cricket.
go
Well,
on a
thank
quick
you for
break
this.
and come
That's
right
very
back.
nice.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
yeah.
She gave
When I
she
was a
gave
little
me
boy,
I'm gonna be
I,
right back. I'm gonna go walk this feller to the general store so he
okay,
can get himself
okay,
a knife.
okay, yes.
Okay.
Manzo Bell.
Sorry.
Hi.
Nice to
Manzo.
meet you. My
Nice to
name
meet
is
you too.
Belle.
Nice to meet you, Bill. I'm Liz.
Liz.
Like Elizabeth, but Liz or Lizzie, whichever you prefer.
Liz? Lizzie? I
Yeah.
don't know. Lizzie sounds like lighthearted and fun and full of frivolity.
Yeah, I
and
am.
Liz sounds like more business-like and more.
Well, we all have a duality in our personalities, and being a doctor, I can't be fun and happy all the time. I got to be professional sometimes.
So,
Bell, you
Which
get
one
a
would you
sidetrack
prefer?
as Clementine, you know that?
wait, say again?
You get a sidetracked as Clementine, only you're not
Oh.
as annoying.
I feel like I get distracted quite often. It's only because I like talking to people. So sometimes when I see somebody, I just want to talk to them.
Well, it's not a negative, I don't think.
I love your outfit. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
What
That
in the
man's
world?
not getting any younger, Bell.
Oh, Okay, I will be right back.
Right.
I thought she was Clementine when I walked in.
Yeah, I did too.
All right.
Clementine came in dressed up as Cesare de Cinzo.
What?
Oh my
What?
God,
Yeah.
really?
And then she said, "Hey, I'm banned from the Blue Pearl, but I'm gonna go there because I think I could sneak in dressed like Cesare now." And I haven't seen it.
Oh God.
Like, you haven't seen her since?
Yeah, that was like
Uh-oh.
an hour ago. So she's dead now.
I'm sure it went
Yep.
well. Yeah.
For sure, it was very
When-
no problem.
when I
What
Or
was
could
a
she's
go
having a
wrong?
lot
boy-
of fun just getting drinks on the house, raising his tab.
Yeah, I highly doubt that's the case.
I hope she learned how to speak
I used
Italian
to keep
English.
mantises.
You keep mantis.
Oh.
See, okay, I'm a bug lady. You know, most girls like kittens and puppies. You know, I liked bugs. I had like a butterfly like collection, not collection like in glass. Like we turned like one of those like what do you call it? Like where you put all the birds. Instead, I had butterflies. I grew up really rich. Okay, and my father put all the butterflies in like a greenhouse for me.
No,
Oh,
no, my
Bailey
father-
also very rich in background. Not me. Bailey
Yes,
here.
my father held mantises in a certain sort of spiritual reverence.
Mm.
Not my mother was a spiritualist. My father not so much. He's more practical, but he saw in the man something practically useful. I think it's maybe his connections to Kung Fu. I don't know. I never studied any of that.
No,
I'd be interested in learning all of these things.
Monsieur
I'm sad I'm
Bailey.
going out of state.
Yeah, is Dr. O'Hara. She also practiced acupuncture.
I'm a holistic doctor.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay.
How did you learn
more
how?
needle nonsense.
Oh, it's hey, don't knock it. One day you will have
Every time I
pain.
get injured, Cole would fucking kidnap me and just stab me.
It's
Over
not,
and
you
over
can't
again.
even feel it. Okay, it actually does work though. Like I have seen progression in patients, and so instead of just pain managing for the rest of your life for chronic pain, you can actually gain some sort of mobility. Like say you get your leg shot and the nerve gets severed or something happens.
Yep.
Basically, acupuncture can help stimulate reconnecting
I have
nerves.
a lot of nerve damage.
Yeah, see? So it would help you. It would help make new connections. And I'm not saying it would be 100% again, but if you can get 30% more mobility in your leg, wouldn't you be happy with that rather
Well,
than zero?
for instance, my third leg, I can hardly feel it, and it stiffens up.
Well, then you need some acupuncture.
I don't know about that. I think I need to stretch more.
Well,
No, both.
it's physical therapy, it's diet, it's mind, body, and spirit. And
I
then
eat cabbage,
that's
turtle
not
meat, and steak.
I thought you
Oh,
grew out of this face. Oh,
What do you
steak. Okay.
mean?
Yeah. Before
Being a
he
picky
only
eater?
eats cabbage. Only.
McMuffin feeds me wild good.
Yeah. He would take open the can and just pour it down his throat without even chewing.
Well, listen.
Can you please tell him this is not good for him?
It's not good.
Yeah.
Cabbage is great for you. Shut the hell up.
It is, but not as your sole nutrient like dish.
I'm gonna
Variety
go
is
back
the
to it.
spice of life.
I'm gonna go back. I bulked up too much. I've gotten fat. That's what happened to me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm too big.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
are
look
getting a
look
little.
fantastic.
You look fantastic.
I'm
Do
going
you-
back
I
to
see,
all
no,
cabbage
I-
diet.
I see a little ring around your belly.
He needs to talk to a counselor to talk about these feelings about his
Cabbage.
body.
Okay. Yes. Also.
relationship
Yes.
with food.
Okay. Yeah. We're just going to lay it all on the table here. Before Bailey sleeps,
is-
he has to.
Intervention.
Yeah.
Yes, he has to smash his head into a window or a brick wall before he can sleep.
What?
I can't
Yeah.
sleep.
Okay, well,
Okay.
there's a lot of like natural remedies for teas. And do you like tea?
I love tea.
Okay, well then when I
I
come
drink a
back,
lot of oolong tea.
I can make you an herbal tea that'll help you go to sleep.
Okay. I don't know. I just close my eyes and then
And
I
your
think
mind races. Yeah.
it races, and then I
exactly.
think about
All these scenarios that'll never happen.
yes, all,
Yep.
all the things that will go wrong.
Yep.
And then when I stop thinking about those scenarios, I think about the things that have already gone wrong, and then I think
Mhm.
about
Other ways you could have dealt with them. You should talk
Yes.
to Bridget here as well.
I'm a counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That'll
this is
help too.
perfect.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
talk to people a lot about the
can
situations,
you
feelings.
cure fighting in a war at 13 years old? Can you cure that? Is there medicine for that?
It's not.
It's not so
curable.
much medicine as so much
So-
as
some
we can
pills?
talk.
It's management.
Yeah, we can talk through it, and if you've developed some unhealthy coping mechanisms, we can work on establishing some healthier ones.
I don't think I
Like-
have
like-
any
like
coping
opium.
mechanism.
Well, that's probably
Well,
no.
that's-
Well,
You probably do. You just
opium-
don't realize it's a coping mechanism.
Speaking of opium, I haven't smoked today.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Found it.
See,
But
this
the
will
coping
help.
mechanism.
Well,
Yeah.
this is mostly tobacco.
A little
Mostly.
bit of opium. Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
I
can't wait to
think.
come back. I sent you a telegram already, saying how
Oh.
excited I was.
Oh, thank
So
you.
if you feel like you got a telegram, it was from me.
Okay, good. But when will you be back? A week or so, or
3
more?
to 5 days. Yeah, 3 to 5
Okay.
days, as long as the train isn't delayed. So I'm hoping
Saturday
like
is a
3.
very good day for me. I'm around quite a
Saturdays?
lot. Yes.
All right, I'll see what I can do for a
Throughout
Saturday.
Throughout the week, usually after 7 p.m. Eastern time, I can get up. Sunday is
Okay,
a
yeah.
little bit touchy. Sometimes I can be here, sometimes I can't.
Okay, we're talking about, you said Eastern, right?
Yes, Eastern time.
Sundays
stars.
are our busiest days
Mm.
for Taipei. There will be somebody mining from 7
Oh
to 9.
yeah, I
There'll be
heard
somebody at the
about
store.
Mr. Wei doing
Mhm.
mining too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna get in contact with him because again, one of his workers was talking to me. I believe it is a new worker named James, and he was. I wanted to get in contact with somebody because he was saying that he was from the east. Wait, far east, across the pond, as they say.
Yes.
So,
Chengdu.
so I'm interested in learning not just more about acupuncture, but also just the
Okay.
culture behind it, because that you miss out on that in medical school. They teach you the
Hang on.
procedures and the treatments.
Hang on. What are you doing in approximately 40 minutes?
14 or 40?
40. Both of you.
Making plans with you, maybe? Or what? Are you laying your head down?
I probably have to lay my head down in like 20 to 30 minutes max.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I
don't
can
know.
make plans with you.
If you sniff the air very, very deeply, perhaps you might catch a little bit of scent of Peking duck. Maybe some
Oh.
sweet
Oh,
and
that
sour
sounds-
pork. Some fatty
Oh.
pork and fennel
Oh, I'm-
dumpling.
Sorry, Bridget, I'm staying.
That sounds real good. I might just need to take maybe a short nap then. But
If you wish,
Um,
if you are busy, it's no problem. But we're going to have a little bit of banquet here pretty soon. Another man from China will be here with his group, 5 people total, and then us, rest of Taipan. But of course, if you guys want to swing by, you might have opportunity to learn a few things about across the pond, as you say.
Oh, I would love that, as long as I'm not a burden or, with my
No.
southern accent, embarrassing at all.
No. It's fine.
No.
All right.
Cool. Do you make Zhao Long Bao or they bring?
No, just no, not this. No, I did not make
That's
this
my
one.
favorite.
I know. Maybe I can go whip some up, but I
You
need to
made a
get
lot of meat.
yeah, actually.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna run to the doctor's office and make sure nothing's going on, and then probably go off duty so that I won't, have to worry about any kind of emergency
Okay.
while I'm trying to enjoy my time.
Sure. So, 41 minutes from now, give or take.
Mhm.
That's it
Yeah,
for
I'll
me
be
to
back
begin.
shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
alrighty.
All right.
I'm not sure if I'll make it, but if I am still awake, I will definitely be around for that.
Do I need to bring
Okay.
anything? Like, do you need money?
No. It's fine. Just to bring
All right.
your charming self.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Bridget,
Alright,
over
you
there, you
ready?
two are a doctor, or
Yeah, I'm a medic / counselor, so
okay?
I still respond to emergency situations, but I also have patients that I do counseling with.
Okay, very good. Right, you should get her telegram number. Maybe lie down on a nice sofa somewhere and discuss
Like
all
incense and stuff.
the myriad of issues you have.
Well,
Who was it I was talking to about incense the other day? Somebody was going to. Oh yes, Fei Long. Fei Long's going to New York. I told him to go to Chinatown and find incense that isn't sandalwood because it's the only thing we have.
Okay.
well, sandalwood's very pleasant when it's like
Yes,
if you're
but
not
it's-
used to it.
It's the only thing we have.
Right,
And it's the only
yeah.
thing we've had all year long.
Says the man who was only eating cabbage. What did I say? Spices. Variety is the spice of life. See? Sandalwood.
Well,
more.
I
I mean,
happen to spice up my cabbage.
I
with
did give
peppers.
him my telegram for other unrelated things, so he does have my telegram if he does want to, talk about
call.
his relationship to
It wasn't
cabbage
just
or
cabbage. It was pickled cabbage with Szechuan and peppers.
Ooh, now you're getting a
I
little
mean, it
bit more
sounds
tasty.
delicious, but if that's the only thing you're eating, I mean,
It's good for you. I knew an old
anything.
Korean man who
Anything
only
in
ate
excess is bad
pickled
for
cabbage.
See, Liz gets it.
you. Mm-hmm.
I have an employee, Bale, who eats nothing but India.
That doesn't make it
That's-
right.
Yeah, that doesn't.
She's alive.
For now. We're talking long term.
Yeah, we want to see you around for the long
Quality of
term.
life.
I have
You're
been
gonna start
shot,
having gastrointestinal problems.
I have
have
been
been
fed to two
tortured.
grizzly bears, okay,
and I'm still here. I'll be
Am
fine.
I the only one that hasn't had anything traumatic happen yet?
My first day
Ooh,
as a
knock on
medic,
wood.
a
Knock
fella
on wood
named-
quickly.
Oh,
Bang your head
There
on
you
the
go.
wall.
There you
My
go.
first
Good.
day as a medic back in August, I got kidnapped and fed to two grizzly bears in tall trees.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Hang
yeah,
on.
Yeah, that's
Wait. Was that a man named
background.
Mitsuhide who do this?
Oh,
It's,
yep, that was Mitsubishi.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
that was our former employee.
Yeah, I
Oh.
He went
heard
crazy
someone from
Before he
representing.
went crazy? Like that was
before he went crazy.
That-
Well, he was
that
I was employee before he was crazy.
He wanted to send a message, and I was to be the message.
What method?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He
This
was
happened to you.
Does-
He was making morphine,
Oh.
and it was good morphine, but no,
He-
the medical board wouldn't buy it off of him.
Well, they were in a conversation with him, and he felt they were wasting his time because they had taken a few weeks to reach a decision. The great irony is that I was told by one of the heads of the medical board the next day that they were actually preparing a telegram to send him saying they'd like to go forth with the venture, but then he did what he did, and that
Oh, no.
obviously, yeah, they wanted
Oh,
to do it.
no.
They just had to discuss the logistics of it and how they were going to do it, and
Ugh. It's
he-
painful.
he ruined his own proposal.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
But someone representing the gun shop did say, "Hey, just so you know, he does not represent us. We have separated with him aggressively, and
He was never
Oh,
an
no.
official member of our organization. He just,
No, he was an employee for a little bit.
yep. He was working
Yeah.
towards it, but he did seem quite. He was very capable in what he knew how to do, but he slipped into a dark hole. I was gone at the time. I
Yeah.
went back to China.
well, he kidnapped me and brought me to tall trees and gave me two options: either we're gonna have a conversation that goes well, and he'll make me walk to Blackwater, or it's not gonna go well, and he's gonna pump me so full of his morphine, I'm not gonna know who or where I am, and he's just gonna let me wander off into the woods. So, but then the conversation went well, so he and whoever was his accomplice were walking me back. I'm in handcuffs, walking while they're on horse, and they're like, "Well, if we run into any bears, we're not gonna stop them." And
Oh,
not one but two grizzly bears came at the same time. I didn't see the second bear. I stopped in my tracks and just stood there for the first bear, and it finally got bored of me and started to walk away. And when it was off into the woods, I'm hearing roar still, but I'm like, oh, that's just the bear that left. So I take a step forward. Unaware, to my right was another grizzly bear just waiting to pounce on me as soon as I started walking.
well, the fates
I
can
did
be
not
cruel.
see. Yeah. Yep.
But
And there's not much you can do when a grizzly bear is on top of you with your hands handcuffed behind your back.
No, oh, I'm so sorry about this, Doctor. That is. Well, I'm glad to have met you, and in any way, if I can make it up to you, whatever way, please don't hesitate.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't hold any type of grudges to any of the folks here about it. I recognize he's his own man who has some real funny, interesting business ideas, I guess. But it was a long time ago. I'm healed up. Sure, I almost died a few times in the process, but I had some lung complications that almost killed me a few days later. And such is life. I'm surprised. I'm lucky to even be alive, quite frankly.
Well, I also
It
hear
was a-
that he shot two other people in the same interaction. but I
Yeah.
don't- what happened there.
Well-
If you have to go, we can talk another time. But I'm sorry. I was very curious about this.
Long story short is I was unconscious at the time. This is all I've learned secondhand after the fact. He brought me back to Blackwater like a gentleman and called for a medic, and a medic arrived, and I don't know exactly what happened. Well, I was still wearing the handcuffs, and Mitsu wanted to get the handcuffs off of me before leaving, and the medic didn't want to move because she was starting to, save my life. And he pulled out his gun to try to make her move. Gentleman who was traveling with her stormed in, being like, "What the hell are you doing?" Shots fired. The man who rushed in and the medic ended up on the ground, shot, and left. And to my understanding, I was left to bleed there for like another 90 minutes because the person who did show up wasn't even medically trained in whatsoever, and the medic, before passing out, walked her through taking the bullet out of the other person. And then finally the medics arrived and treated the other people first because they didn't really look at me. And by the time some more medics got to me, I do remember waking up and seeing that the cot and underneath the cot was just soaked in my blood. Like there was a literal pool underneath my cot. I'd bled so much all over it.
No.
So...
Yeah, if there is any way, if you need money, you need a new horse, whatever, let me know. Any way I can do. I know it was not part of our organization, but he was a student of mine. And but before I leave for China, he was beginning to, I don't know what's the word, crazy. And I was not here to keep him under control.
That is, I do appreciate it, and who knows, maybe someday I'll think of like, hey, you know what?
Yeah, Scout.
Yeah, anything,
but
you
at this
just come to
moment,
me.
Will do.
Okay.
That being said, I
sure,
do need to at least set my head down for a bit, so...
Okay, yes. I'm sorry to keep you
run
here
to the
so long.
doctor's
Oh,
office.
sorry.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'll be right
Okay,
back.
I'm going this way.
Oh,
Not specifically. We were just kind of seeing who's around, who's in town. And,
Okay.
decided to stop by and say hi.
Hello,
It's
hello.
good to see you. Good to see you. I met a lady named Scout today.
I have heard, and I have also met her. A
Scout
mysterious
Sterling.
one she is.
Do I call her Girl Scout or you Boy Scout?
I like that. I like both sides.
Two.
Yeah, Scout 2, like Scout TOO.
Scout, the second iteration.
Perfect.
This is a long title.
The second
so
coming of
long
Scout.
as so long as we're aware that I'm Scout 1. You know, the
Yeah,
first
always. Scout number
I wonder
one.
about that one, Scout.
What if he dresses like you for Halloween and puts on a fake beard?
Well, he's already got a fake one.
No, if she does.
She does.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, she could do that. How are you guys?
Business has been good.
Business
all
booming.
walks of business. Looking for guns though. Haven't had as many people come sell guns to us.
Yeah, I have some news for you on that department.
Okay, if you have any, let me have them because I need to speak with suppliers about our full inventory.
Okay.
I only have like a Litchfield and some pretty volcanic to sell. But I've gotten a special request for bolt actions and navies.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Just
I
let
will
me know
keep
if you want
that
me
in
to rock
mind.
some Rangers for you.
Oh, wait, hang on. If you would
Very
like,
honest and open, kid.
what about? Do you ever dance with the deputies this way?
Could.
They're satchels they carry. $500 each. I will pay.
Yeah, right.
The
Did
flyer.
somebody have a white horse outside because it just run off?
Was it a
Fucking hell.
Turkoman?
Might have been. I don't think any of ours are white.
Okay, I don't care. Yes,
See.
yes, $500 for a file, something that can hold many
Okay.
papers. Also, another thing is I'm buying horse deeds. So if any of you have nice horses, either they're pretty or they're strong horses, and you want to get rid of them, I'm trying to buy them for about half market value so that I can auction them off for about half market value.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind as well. Perfect. Sounds
Yes, sir.
wonderful.
Scott, did you telegram me a few days ago about some?
Mr. Biley, sir.
Was that about a
Yes.
a camera, perhaps?
So I just
No.
walked that feller
Here,
over
let's-
to the general
let's-
store
let's
to
go
get
over here. Let's
himself
go out here.
a knife. I was gonna go set off to see.
I thought it was telegram about some leaf or something. Maybe herb. I don't know.
No, I did not, but I do know that some of the Irish folk from Rhodes got a telegram from the other scout as well, asking some questions
Oh,
and stuff.
That might have
And
been
they thought it was
then.
me as well.
Okay,
So, yeah,
okay,
I think it might be her.
Okay. So, what this about camera? You know-
I guess she was looking for one or asking about one of the
Oh.
deputies' cameras. They
Yes,
didn't give
yes.
me details, but
Who's you have a potential customer, boy?
oh no. That's what she was looking for. They approached me thinking that I telegrammed them looking for a camera, but I guess she was looking for one.
Okay. This scout number 2. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Yeah. Well, these
Right.
these satchels that the deputies have, I'm whispering. They can hold up to, I believe, it's 15 or 16 different photograph or notes or telegram printouts, whatever.
Right.
So, and there is a growing market for it. If you guys ever get into this business, I'll pay, no question asked, $500 each one.
Okay. Perfect. That sounds good. I will. We've been dabbling here and there, but as we are very active in seeing deputies all the time, we try to. I think it's the same with you guys. We are a legit business.
Yes,
We don't do
yes.
crime. So,
Yes, of course.
So,
of course.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
If
the
we,
thing.
run
If
into
you,
any-
yeah, if you have been doing, I'm not asking if you have, but if you have, news of this has not reached my ears, so I never talked to you about this before.
Perfect. Sounds good.
You
But
guys
yeah,
are doing a
you
good job,
guys, like I
whatever
said.
it is.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, same with the Mauser. If we ever run into one, you guys will be the first to know about it. So,
Very good. Thank you. This would
Yep.
be
of course.
a dream come true for me if it happened.
Glad to hear. Yeah, I am very glad that we can keep our good relationship up and going.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
So are you still with Mama Christine and her group? Is this are you guys still all together?
So it's actually separate. There's Mama Christine in the bathhouse, and while I work at the bathhouse for my daytime job, it's Tommy Two Snakes in his group.
Okay.
That I'm a part of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Oh, speak of the devil.
The man himself.
Yep. Oh, I have not seen Mr. Two Snake for quite some time.
There's too much sexiness in the front of my fucking gun store, alright? Come on now.
Whoa. Sorry, my bad.
Jeez Louise, look at all of it. Look at all of it. It's
Check.
just too much of fucking abundance. I did not
Take all the
order
manhood
this
in.
much of it.
Yeah, the hits.
It's called guiding the people into your store. It increases
right.
sales. They're skyrocketing. Business is booming. Somebody
20
just paid $1 million for a Navy.
Whoa.
God.
Really?
Both of you.
No. But it's a dream that y'all should have. Put you on the right path.
Really should, yeah. We got more concubines for Try Daddy Tuesday. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's good to see you, Coaching Gajon. Ni hao ma.
Good to see you too, Mr. Wei.
Indeed.
Ah.
Scout, good to see you too, sir.
Oh, Andrew
Good
here
to see
too.
you as well. Yeah.
I did not even
Impressive.
see him.
He was hiding behind
Oh,
Mr. Way the
wow.
whole time.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
yeah. Yes.
Is there anyone else with you?
You should be
No.
Hiding in your pockets.
Just me and Andrew. Nobody else in my pocket.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me not just stand out in the middle of the street and look at it turn into a pancake.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, well, thank you, Scout. And good luck on
Hmm?
everything. Need anything,
All right.
you know where to find us, yeah?
Perfect. Sounds good. You as well.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
Y'all take care.
Take care.
Smiley.
That's
New
an
Hollow.
opioid. So I was thinking
Yes.
kava kava with valerian root in a tea. Or you
Miss
can
Way, are
take
you
it
gonna
in a
need me any more
capsule, though.
tonight?
It depends on how you want
Well,
to.
how does it taste?
No, sir.
the
I
valerian
shouldn't need you for any longer for tonight. You're going to
smells
go
like
retiring?
dirty socks.
Yeah, I think I'm
But
gonna
with
go
the kava
lay my
kava,
head down.
It's a
No worries, just have yourself a good rest of your night. All right, there, Andrew. Good work tonight.
You too, sir.
Oh, he's learned this very well.
Bitte.
Legend, Andrew.
He's a good man. Sajid.
No.
There's a lot of shit I have to talk to you and Bailey about soon.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
Oh,
go
Tactical
speak
Ghost,
about
hello,
it.
hello.
Came over here as soon as we got done with work.
Yeah, we have 24 minutes until the people
Okay,
come for
well,
banquet.
it won't be strange to drink tea all
24
day.
minutes.
Yes.
Oh.
And I also
Oh,
invite
oh, you're
I
talking
invite
about
this
that
doctor
kite.
here.
We are upstairs. I have a tea room.
Okay.
So
Yeah, try the blend of kava kava and valerian, like
Okay.
an hour before bed, and just sit in a quiet place.
Oh, thank you.
See if that helps.
That's perfect. I'm tired of him smashing his head in. Look at the scar on his
Yeah.
forehead.
He does. He has a hard time sleeping, so.
Yeah, we were
hopefully
working
whatever
on that.
Hopefully, whatever remedy you've given him will definitely allow him to. Not.
Yeah, it might take a little practice of like how much kava kava versus valerian, like that you needed the tea, what strength you need, but it should help with basically what you were complaining about with the thoughts and kind of shutting down the brain a little bit.
This is Dr.
Yeah,
O'Hara.
I'm open to
we?
Yep, you can call me Liz or Lizzie.
Oh, we believe in titles here, Dr.
Oh.
O'Hara. Pleasure to
okay.
meet you, Dr. O'Hara. Zheng Wei of Taipei, CEO.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
She also used acupuncture.
I'm a holistic doctor, and I took an elective in school. I was telling Mr. Cole here that we had a fortuitous meeting at the telegram station, and I was just more interested in also the culture behind it, because you can only learn so much in medical school through an elective, right? And I specialize
Very
in
true.
holistic care because I feel like that's definitely lacking here in the Crossing. You know, long-term aftercare for chronic pains when people get injured. And I was even telling is Bailey?
Yep, very good.
Bailey. Sorry. I was also telling him, you know, he's having a leg problem too, that, you know, with acupuncture, it kind of reroutes the nerves in a way that it makes new connections. So instead of having like zero mobility or feeling, you can at least gain back like 20%, 30%. It'll never be 100%. It's not a miracle. Nothing's a miracle cure, right? But it doesn't hurt and it only improves. So why not do it?
No,
But
very
anyway.
true.
Yeah, I was very excited to meet Ko and everybody here.
Well, we are glad to have met you as well. It's not every day you have somebody that walks through our doors. It's not just asking for a gun, but asking for a little bit of us, if you want. So it's very refreshing, Malay. Shishia.
Kind of goes along with what we discussed last weekend up in Wapiti. You remember?
We don't.
It's very refreshing.
Well, very, very refreshing. Very honestly, not weird, but it's coincidence that people are put on our path after we have these conversations. It's like destiny itself.
Cole, maybe I'm wrong, but it is a Chun Se. Chun Se, yep.
Yes.
It's like acupuncture.
Danjo is acupuncture.
No, what am I saying?
Not sure the context. Is it the second tone?
Yes.
It might be something related to it. I want to say it's something to do with the porcelain cup. I'm not quite sure.
I
You
don't
know
know.
the
I
you
don't
know the cupping. It's also a good technique. It will get rid of the
Oh,
fire in
yeah.
your body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know cupping, but I feel like a lot of people wouldn't like that, so I don't usually broach the subject. It's hard enough getting people to do acupuncture. I'm sure you get
Yep.
that as
Oh
well.
yeah. That's why I had to do ambush acupuncture. Force them into a chair and
Ambush.
try it. Yes.
Right. I also have been taught a little bit of chiropractic, but it's varied on results. It's not as effective as acupuncture, in my opinion.
There was once in China a very drunk doctor who practiced what you say here. This the moving
Aligning.
of the bones and the muscles to
Mhm.
I had a problem with my bones in my back. I went to other doctors to try to figure something out. They cover me in the mud and all kinds of tricks. But this drunk doctor who was smoking opium at the same time, he said, lay down on the table. He felt my back a little bit. He went snap this way, snap that way, and everything go back to normal. And I've been fine ever since.
Well, that's really good. Yeah. Chiropractic treatments obviously is manipulation of the spine and neck usually, but it was founded by was it Daniel Palmer in like 1895 when I was in school, and it literally means done by hand to refer to the therapy he does. And he even argued that all disease is caused by bones being out of place. So 9% of the times he says it was like spinal bones. So that makes sense.
Interesting. But doctor, I do need to speak alone to these two men here for a few minutes.
Sure.
If you
I'm gonna
come
go
back
grab
at,
some stew from the Bastille.
Okay, well, don't eat too much. A big banquet awaits.
Oh, right. Oh, all right. I'll go take a bath then at least. I'll clean it.
Okay, just 20 minutes and
All right.
we should be done.
Sure. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Okay,
Nice
yeah.
meeting
Thank you. Nice meeting you too.
We're in the. I like her coat.
Yeah, I do too. Very happy person. Can we talk quickly though in the back?
Yeah, that we can. Just one thing before we talk. Bailey or Cole, did any of you happen to purchase a white bolt action rifle with gold writing on it?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, somebody's looking for this gun. I don't know who the fuck. The person is Bridget Dawson.
Yeah,
Thing is,
yeah.
though, is it-
She was just in the store.
Oh, yeah.
She was just in the store.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, then I just got in contact with this guy named Fraser, whatever the fuck his name was, and he said that that Taipan has it. So unless you don't have it, I don't have it. It either means Charlotte or Fei Long has it, but I don't think Fei Long has it.
I don't think
No.
we have it. Fei Long
Yeah.
doesn't have it, and I haven't seen Charlotte in a while.
Right.
So we
I
don't
know
have
she
it. He
doesn't.
might have suggested that we might, but we don't.
Well, it wasn't him. It was the person that stole it from Bridget Dawson. Said that he bought it here to sell here. So that's why I'm a little confused. But
Brought it
anyway,
here to sale here. Well, we wouldn't buy it.
correct. We'll figure it out in a minute.
I sent an
Anyway.
old man your way to mine. Prophet Sterling Quill.
Yes. I received this telegram. I'll
And
make sure I
there's
send
a-
him the schedule.
There's a girl with red pigtails named Belle. She's another apprentice of mine.
Yeah, Bell Rider.
Bale Rider, no affiliation.
Really? Oh, interesting. Anyway, all right. Well, all good knows. Then, which is good. I'll go ahead and send a message to that other person about the gun. Figure out exactly who the one who stole it from, her name and whatever. We'll figure it out from there. But I digress. Carl, you said you have things you want to tell us, yes?
Yeah, there's so many things, and I know I can't tell you all of them because I will forget a few, but I'll tell you what I can remember from this week. First thing is that Emily was shot last night, perhaps by the man who's having difficulty with the ring, people in the boxing ring. I don't know any more
Frank?
information. No, not Frank, but a man named, oh shit, what's his name? Benny Chickens. He's king of the ring 2 times now.
Wait. Was she shot inside the ring?
No,
Like
outside
the
the
building?
No, outside of
Why
the
was
entrance.
she shot?
We don't know. I don't think another person at the ring was attacked yesterday too. Stabbed many times. He survived, Virgil. a man would walk up to him and say, "Hello, Virgil," and he began to attack him immediately. So this man had problem with people in the ring. That's their deal. I don't care. But he hurt Emily. So I too have been looking for him, but I hear
why
he has...
would he hurt Emily if he's king of the ring?
She's working many days now as a doctor down in the ring, bringing people back up to their feet. So he must have assumed she was with them, perhaps.
You're not explaining this well enough. Who hurt Emily?
I don't know for sure, but it's probably this man named Benny Chicken, something like this.
What does he do?
Don't know what he does. He's currently a 2-time King of Ring champion, so he's a good fist fighter.
So why would he assault people at the events he fights at?
He has problems with this Frank Benny, the man who manages the ring. So he's attacking them one at a time, perhaps. I don't know the details.
And just when they happen to attack Emily, probably built off a principle since she's been there so often helping
so
one another.
We speak to Frank, and we speak to Emily, and
she
we
ceases
kill
working
this
there,
motherfucker.
and she ceases working there immediately.
Yep. Yep, that's she cannot protect herself, so she is in a coma right now, and I don't know when she will wake up. All right, that's all I know about that situation. Yesterday, I meet Mr. Miles. He is the man, the Miles gang, were the ones who came into the gun shop last Sunday. This man, Mr. Miles, is the leader of the Miles gang.
The brown coats.
Yeah, I call them the Sand People.
Same people, Miles gang. This is what they're called. So Mr. Miles and the Miles gang.
Mr. Miles was the old one with the mustache?
He's the dark-haired one, black hair. I have his telegram. Lionel Miles is his full name. And I also have his telegram number. I met him last night with a man named Butch Marlowe, Mr. Hagen, of the Hagen crew. And he came up to me and he say, profusely, he was very, very sorry for what happened in the gun shop that day. I was surrounded by, I was alone. I had 4 people around me, or I would have shot him right then and there. But before we could finish our conversation, the law came up 8 deep, and they fled. I telegrammed him later, and he said that he would be coming by to talk. And so I had Copperhead with me, and Copperhead has a friend he would like to use kind of like bodyguard or helper or something. I told them to dress up in suits, stand in the corners, and help if needed. But the Miles gang never came back. I assume they maybe were picked up by the law. But I don't know.
Well, they're not a very good gang, are they?
No,
They're not very smart.
No.
This is the second gang to come and do something to us and then come back and apologize. Meaning Butch, you said he was a Butch?
Butch say Butch
Yeah,
say that
Butch
he
Hagen,
knows
right?
these men, and they are quite good friend. And he explained to him
That's
who
exactly
Taipan
why
was.
he wanted to apologize.
Yeah. So perhaps he's in Sisika now. Perhaps it will be some time before we can meet again. If they had come back, 3 of them last night, I would have demanded the one who was not shot I was going to shoot him. As long as they put this behind them, we could move forward. But this opportunity never presented itself.
Yes, I say the same thing. I say the one who is still standing, you and me, or you and you, whatever, we're gonna draw knives and we're gonna fight this out, and regardless of what happens, it's over, we're done, and now we have a business relationship.
Yeah.
And of course I'm gonna win, because of course.
Yeah,
And then
of course.
afterwards, these idiots are the type of people who rob anybody. And we need a solid supply of guns. We haven't had that in a long time. I think these people could be good for that. Speaking of which, the Murphys now really want guns. They telegram me saying, hey,
Yes.
actually, we want to buy a bunch of guns. I'm like, well, I've got 1 rifle left.
Okay, yeah, I saw him earlier today, and he said the same thing to me. I said I would pass on the message to you, but I guess you guys have already done telegram.
No, he just telegrammed me. I didn't telegram him back because I don't have any reason to. I don't have anything.
Okay, all right. All right, so that's
Another.
Go ahead.
Oh no. So it was on the essence of movies. It seems to be that Joseph, part of the movies, is running his own bounty hunting firm.
Oh.
Well, not even his firm, but he's doing bounty hunting. Maybe someone you want to talk to.
Interesting. Okay.
About further making having more clientele outside of just Redwater and Gavin Summers.
Mm-hmm. Well, also Mr. Hagen too. Perhaps he is interested in Edwin Braithwaite. But
well,
speaking of Edwin Braithwaite, I must rewind a little bit. I met up with Wallaby. He came into the gun shop looking very badly and in strange clothing. Very wanted by the law. And after I recognized him, I said, "Hey, I thought you were a monk in Valentine." He said that was for a ruse. That was a trick. And he said, "I don't have much time. If you want to meet, let's go." So we met at the Orange Grove. And I tell him, "You still in the business?" I tell him that there are certain things we want, like these file satchels that the deputies carry, etc., guns, everything. But I said, if you want to continue to do business, and out of respect for what we have had in the past, I must tell you one issue. And I tell him about Edwin Braithwaite. 5 cuts with knife. To this he laugh. But he make counter proposal. He say he'll sell us one of the Springfields for half price, 2,000. I say, well, what else do you have?
No, you're gonna give us that for fucking free, or we're gonna cut Edwin up.
Well, hang on. It's possible you can get it for free, but everything will be coming out of my pocket. It's possible that he will offer up a Mauser. This Mauser, though, would be one that I would buy personally, keep for a while. And perhaps one day sell it, I don't know, but I would be paying a very large amount of money for it.
He doesn't have a Mauser.
He's
saying
he
that
does.
because he knows it's... No, he doesn't. He's stalling you, Cole.
Maybe. Time will tell.
Give him less than a week.
McMuffin, just a minute.
And if he does not bring it, then he's stalling.
Yeah.
Because a Mauser is so unattainable, he knows he can stall for months on end, saying that he'll get it to you.
Did you see the Mauser?
No, I did not see.
This is just coming off of his word.
Coming off of his word.
All right. So then, this is what it needs to be, Cole. If he himself said that he has a Mauser or Springfield, and did you give him a set number or of what you'll be paying him? Or
I'll pay him 11,000 right now for the Mauser.
Edwin's life is worth more than that.
There's an insane amount of money they're sure to be
Yeah,
forking over.
Yep,
I
but
will
I'm
say
willing.
this.
It's been a dream of mine since China.
If right now we're talking material things over somebody who calls our PayPal hell in a hay basket, make it abundantly clear.
It's not all my decision.
5 cuts to Edwin Right. 5 cuts to Edwin Braithwaite is doing that man a favor for a fate that deserves worse than that.
You should be
delivered by our hand.
dragged through Valentine.
I would agree. My thing is I'm okay if he wants to sell us a Mauser and a Springfield for a decent price. That's fine.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You want to keep...
If we come to agreement, and you agree, John Wayne and Bailey, all the monies for these 2 weapons, I will pay. The Springfield will go directly to your...
Forget about that concept, Cole. This is about Edwin. Forget about money and paying for anything.
If
I don't
we
care
don't
what you're
agree,
willing
if we don't
to pay.
agree, then we don't agree. Then we do whatever we need to Edwin. But if we do agree on the weapons exchange, all this money and the Springfield, I will pay for it all and give over the
I
Springfield.
don't care. That's not that has nothing to do with this, Cole. Stop talking that way.
Well,
You're not paying anything. He owes you.
Yes, he does. But I really want a Mauser.
Do not be crowded by the essence of just receiving a Mauser. It's not about the material here. We're sacrificing our honor, it seems, for a gun. Now, don't get me wrong. 5 cuts to Edwin Braithwaite was enough collateral for us because it not only sates our desire, but it means something. Edwin Braithwaite has what is coming to him, one way or another. You tell this to Mr. Waterby. He has 2 weeks. He has 2 weeks to produce a Mauser in that Springfield for a set price. If he does not give that to you, Edwin dies. Simple. And I am even could consider even 2 weeks.
It's already been, what,
Is it
4 or
true?
5 days? No, I think. Maybe day number 5.
4 or 5 days since you heard this conversation.
Yes, yes.
And then 1 week.
Then he has 1 week. If he's giving you this conversation, he says he will do a Mauser, you give him 1 week. The thing is, though, is that I know what you want. We all here want a Mauser, but not enough to sacrifice our honor.
Yep.
None of you. I know you don't want to do that either, Cole. I know it's something that you want. Don't take my words with, a beach. But overall, this is about Edwin Braithwaite. Edwin Braithwaite is the one that fucked up here. And he, on the other hand, needs to pay for his discrepancies. And someone like WildRP Kid isn't going to be the one to make the dealings for Edwin. Edwin needs to face his fucking music. The one
You
that
keep
he
saying,
sold.
Yeah, Wallaby keeps saying, well, at that time, he was part of the Cattlemen. I say, no, he was not truly a part. He said, yes, he was. He was riding with them. He was a part of the Cattleman crew. So if you settled your beef with the Cattleman, then you should have settled your beef with him. And I say, well, some beefs are not that easy to forget. I remember everything that happened that day now. And also, even on that day, even if he was truly a member of Cattlemen, on that day he was not. He was a friend trying to get into the Cattlemen. So,
That same day, Edwin Braithwaite looked me in the face and said he didn't ride with Jack Kettleman. Literally the exact same day that he dragged Fei Long into Blackwater. In Valentine. So it'll be horseshit. He's a liar and a deceiver, and I won't tolerate something like that. So, you send Wallaby a telegram that he has, and I wish I was there for this conversation. And I do have with him, because I would have made things abundantly fucking clear. He has a week to bring a Mauser into Springfield, and we will negotiate the price on same. If he wants Edwin Braithwaite to live another day. If not, he will be hunted. Tell Edwin to do it is right. The deal still stands. 5 fucking cuts to him. And the Mauser and the Springfield. No more, no less. If he is not willing to face his punishment, then we'll be forced to give it to him. Does that sound fine to you, Bailey?
Sounds fine. However, we know what the answer will be. He's not gonna give. First of all, he doesn't have a Mauser. Second of all, even if he did, he wouldn't give it plus a Springfield plus 5 cuts. He would say, "I'd give you a Mauser for a discount, and you don't touch Edwin." So, give this ultimatum to him, but ready yourself for war now, because that's what it's going to be.
yeah, I almost don't want to telegram him. I'd rather tell him this message face to face with the whole crew. Because if I
Then that's
telegram
fine.
him, he'll come in when I'm alone in the gun shop. And, well, do whatever he can.
Well, then send him a telegram saying that we need to meet then.
Yeah.
Indeed. We need audience. And tell him to bring Edwin.
Yep.
Yes, and if he does not reply to your telegram, he stalls again,
Then it's
then
on
we will
site.
mount up, and we will, we will designate a day or 2 out of the week that we will ride from town to town.
Right.
And we need to think about this. Are we only going after Edwin? If they say no, you can't have Edwin, and then we're in town the next week, and Wallaby's there, are we gonna pass by him, or are we gonna neutralize him?
If he makes it abundantly clear that he is going to stand by Edwin's side and just let this go, then yes, he's collateral damage.
He told
Thing
me
is-
Edwin was his best friend.
Well, then he needs to make sure that his best friend does what is fucking correct. And that is to come forward and take some goddamn responsibility for your actions. We made peace with Jack Kittleman. When we made peace with Jack Kittleman, Edwin Braithwaite wasn't there.
Yep.
So that's baggage. And the thing is that one thing Waterbury needs to understand is this is beyond him. And all this is going to do is cause him trouble. It's an easy solution.
Yep.
So let's come to it. If he's not willing to do so, then we make sure that we act accordingly. Simple.
Okay.
This is something we all can agree on, this?
Yes. I do.
So we need to set up a meeting with him, and we need to think about where that meeting should be. Because if we allow him to choose, he'll just set up an ambush and shoot us when we get there. It needs to be somewhere where there's even footing, there's even cover for both sides, so that it's neutral. Where would that be?
How about
Can't be anywhere in the city.
the biggest mansion that's abandoned? Has an
Shady
interior,
Vale.
has an exterior. Not that one. Not that one. I know what Shady Vale is. It
What's
is,
that
I
name?
think, over there by the Manitoc Pond.
What?
Manitoc Pond. Yes, Manitoc, whatever.
Oh, are they here?
Kai and Ambrosia are here? Yes.
Yes. Can you just tell them just a few minutes? If you like, you can bring them
Sure.
upstairs.
Want me to bring them upstairs?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
have
perfect.
pirate rum on you?
No, I can make some.
If you could, that would be a huge help. I tried to find my sugarcane syrup, but it's all stolen. I ran out.
Oh,
it's all gone.
shit.
Yep. So I could not make it.
How many
Oh.
bottles would I need?
However many you can hold, perhaps there will be 5 of them.
Yeah, that's.
So I don't know.
And then,
More than
okay,
5.
yeah, I'll make 10 bottles. I'll make 10 bottles.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I just- They can make themselves
I don't
comfortable
want to just
upstairs.
leave them. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I got it.
I will be right there.
I don't want to have to worry that maybe half of our people aren't great shots. I want to know that they have cover.
Well, I definitely count on McMuffin and make sure you know his shot is gone. If it's not at Irish Field, at that place there, we could have them go. I mean, there's not that many places that by Lee.
Well, we don't think about a building. Think about terrain and territory. Because we want to be outside, but we might want tree cover.
Well, there's the battlefield over there by Butcher's Blade.
Yeah,
It's got plenty of coverage.
If you want to go there, we can go there. That's not too bad.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Quickly now.
Bulger's Glade meeting.
Yeah, quickly now. The guests are here, but the last thing is the big thing. I met also with Gavin Summers, and he confirmed to me that it was not my telegram to him that gave the what he talked to you about away. He said it was from Mitsuhide Nakahama. That he was a loudmouth shit. That's what he called him.
Mother.
Yeah. And so...
Of course.
Mitsuhide is trying to play... I don't know. But, thank the gods he's dead now. But also, this Gavin is wanting to do bounty hunting. And he does not like red water very much at all.
Well, okay, we don't have time to continue this conversation because we have people in there, but something to keep in mind. You're talking about opening clientele for bounty hunting. Be careful with that. There's not a lot of bounty hunting work out there.
Yeah.
And if you oversaturate with the people who's going to do it, it's going to create issues. You're going to have gangs fighting each other over who gets to be bounty hunters, and it's going to get messy.
I think it boils down to who give us the best commission.
Who's the most effective?
And
that too.
Yep.
Not to consider, but all right. Well,
for the rest,
thank God that Summers went ahead and let me know that I could fucking kill Gavin Summers for not letting me know that when I fucking asked
He
him.
keeps saying that you and him are such good friends too.
Yeah, I'll make sure I remind him of being such good friends after the way he fucking.
Cause I,
let me know then.
so I can take
I
care
gotta
of
go
them.
make some drinks.
Did they
you
go
wanna
upstairs?
Come accompany me to do that real quick?
I
Yes,
did
they are.
it.
They're upstairs.
Okay. Cause I can take. Yes. Hello.
Make one for me.
Oh, I said take care tomorrow. Oh, I said I could take care of it tomorrow. I'm gonna have a hard time tomorrow. Ni hao. Good. Glad you could make it. Just getting a few last minute things set up. Getting some drinks. In the meantime, if you'd like to help yourself to some tea, I'll pour it for you.
Thank you.
All right.
I know Ivy is still coming as well.
Okay. Yes, 5 total people coming, or not quite that many.
Well, I think maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Ni hao.
Yeah, ma.
There we go. Yeah, please have a seat.
Good
Make
to
yourself
see-
at home.
Good to see you, Mr. Yang. Ambrosia, is it you?
Yes, it is a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Wei.
Absolutely, it is. Pleasure is all mine. Welcome to our little bit of home away from home. Pleasure to have you. You're very
Miss
welcome.
Ivy and another one of my colleagues will be here momentarily. They're closing a business deal at the telegram office.
Ah, I see. A brilliant place to do a business deal.
Yeah, it was an emergency order. We did not expect an order on the weekend.
I see. Well, please, make yourself comfortable, alright?
I will be having some drinks brought over here pretty soon. I was going to make it myself, but all my sugarcane syrup supply was stolen over the last couple of days.
That is unfortunate.
Yes. Have you ever had this new pirate rum?
Take a seat, Ambrosia. Oh, yes, I have.
It's quite nice, actually.
Bailey,
Yes.
have you met Mr. Yang yet?
No.
Mr. Yang, I want to introduce you to Bailey Huang, proprietor of the Taipei Gun Store.
Nice to meet you.
This is the man.
Pleasure to meet you.
The man who walked up to me, and I did not even know who he was, and he just started speaking in beautiful Goi, the Mandarin Chinese, and it was like music to my ears. And of course, music to my ears. Why? I say this word wrong.
Yiga Bei Feng Ring.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, you're not
So,
from Beifang. You're from Yunnan, right?
I am from Yunnan.
And you work with Ambrosia.
Well, she used to. She has
Used to.
gone down her own now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Fei Long was weeping his woes and saying just how much he was afraid you might get distracted while he was off in New York.
Oh. No, he
He
was
was-
very sweet. He left me a beautiful lotus flower, actually.
Oh.
Lotus flower indeed. In Bailey is correct. It was weeping. Tears and all.
Was it that bad?
Not that quite, but Fei Long's a man who has many suitors. And it's rare that he genuinely shows any care for someone.
I see. Well,
That
I'm
is
flattered.
true.
It's a shock to us. It's a good shock, though, not a bad shock. It's very good thing, if anything.
You know the significance of the lotus flower, yes?
In his letter, he said that it represented purity. And I don't really know much else.
Well, the lotus flower, if you are able to bring a seed or two back from China here, and were to plant it in the swamps, it would grow magnificent. It would be... The lotus always grow in the most secluded, most dirty place you can imagine. A swampy, dirty area. But from this filth, it grows and grows and becomes one of the most beautiful flowers anyone can ever see. And it grows alone too.
Wow.
Very strong plant. Very beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Very difficult to get lotus flower here in the crossing.
I have never seen one before. I was very shocked to see one. I think it was just a very sweet gesture I didn't expect.
Yeah, he's a good man. So, Yuan Kai, about you, maybe, I know we talked a little bit, not a whole lot, but tell us again how you got here, if you don't mind.
I arrived here 12 years ago with my uncle. I was just 16 at the time. We came because there was rumors that there are money to be made here, not a way of living. But when we got here, well, it was not all roses, just a lot of work.
Very hard lesson.
Say that again.
You say that twice.
But it was not all bad, I guess. We found a new way of living here. If nothing else, we're not afraid of hard work.
Tells it to the miner. You are right. My people are extremely disciplined, there, Mr. Young. Very disciplined. Have been for many years. I mean, I came here before Bailey and Kochinga, before they stepped foot on the crossing on American soil. And I believe that you were here before even I was.
But not here in the crossing, but in the States, yes.
Within the States, yes. With hard lessons indeed. The world truly doesn't smile at indifference. Doesn't tend to celebrate it. It makes things very difficult for people like you and me, us, all of us at this table, to try to survive, to try to grow, to try to seek the same opportunity that many others have. But perseverance is something our people know all too well. Hence why we sit here now.
Yes. It is just unfortunate. My uncle, well, he's moved on to the ancestors.
Our condolences. Did you bury him with all honor?
There is not many people that is familiar with how we send our loved ones off. So, yes.
Yeah, I'll hear all the paper money and the even paper horse. I have to make it by hand. Yeah,
I
never
just
thought I
burned
would have to
the
do
real
this.
money.
Oh.
It's a real tedious task.
Speaking of the hard times, one of the first hard times lessons that we learned was right here on this table. We were sitting here, 3 or 4 of us, 3 or 4 of them, Yeehaw people from out west. Had a little bit of disagreement over a very small issue. Nothing that should get anyone's hair in a... Go ahead.
One of my employees was in Blackwater. He was in a bar, he was drinking, and he said, "Oh, I work at the gunsmiths down in Saint Denis." And Blackwater happened to be run by this ranching family out there. And they took great insult to him, quote unquote, advertising our business. Because this man also sold guns. And so they.
Hey, Dr. O'Hara, are you here? Dr. O'Hara. Oh, that was weird. I hate it when that happens. It's so awkward. You know you shouldn't say something, but you kind of want to. It's just me, don't worry.
I think that not we need to be speaking cryptically here to both of you. It's just that learning from those who have experienced, it's the smartest thing you can do here, especially in the crossing. Loyalty you'll find, but it's like striking an emerald inside the gap toe. It is rare. Undying loyalty is something that is almost non-existent. Honor and the concept of is twisted, redefined, and has no place, cause if you are not top, you're at the bottom. And that is how most of the people think here. So we, at least in Taipei, give the visual always that we are on top. And when that facade decides to break, truly the people who we consider to be our adversaries don't know what they're truly facing. For we are experienced. We are, we are shaken by our experience. Get more of our case.
Is that the doctor?
I think so. Dr. O'Hara? Yeah. Oh,
Howdy.
hey. Oh, yeah, okay. You're not Dr. O'Hara. Sorry, I'm looking for Dr. O'Hara.
No, I'm Ivy Hill. Supposed to be meeting
Oh,
away in the
yes,
Jade
yes,
Dragon.
yes. Go on up. Well, yeah, it's upstairs. The Jade Dragon, it closed down for some reason.
Okay, I gotta go through here?
Yep, right through here. I'll lead you up there. Yeah, they had some cockroach problem or something. So they had to...
Oh, yeah.
Inspector shut them down for the night. Don't worry, they'll be up and running by Tuesday.
That's good. Yeah, apologize for being late. I had an order for Garnish, and he let me run all over the crossing trying to find him.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I know how these things work here. Thank you for coming.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
Well, we have a very good feast for you all tonight.
Can't wait to try it.
Please come in.
Will do, thank you.
Why can our brains trying to figure out these baits?
Howdy.
So we could look for some
Yeah.
aggressive animals.
A seat. Please take a seat. We have one other guest that I don't know if she came by already and leave, but I need to look for her real quickly, but I'll be right back. And then Mr. McMuffin will be coming by with some very good, tasty drinks in a minute, and then we can begin the banquet.
Oh, perfect. I do apologize that I am late.
I hope she didn't come here and see nobody and then left. That'd be really sad. Maybe I should telegram her real quick. Oh boy. AJ333, 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 AJ333. Oh, I hope you guys could see that. Sorry, I didn't read it out loud. Couple of telegrams there from Bradshaw too.
But it is a signified no beginning, so please.
Cole, do you have cigarettes?
No, I have packed tobacco.
Oh, okay. Well, you can take this seat if you prefer it.
That's okay.
Let me put my gun belt away.
Yeah, looking like an outlaw then, Bailey. Says the guy that also is wearing his gun belt.
This
I
is
ne- I
nothing
never
wrong.
take it
It's a
off.
bit of self-protection.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You never know what's going to come through that door.
Especially
Trust
nowadays
me.
after that recent robbery or attempted robbery.
Yeah, what the hell? What do you mean, the robbery that ended with apologies?
Yeah, the robbery in which we gunned them down and then they came to us a week later and said sorry.
Sorry for robbing you. Yeah, that's what happens when you just point a gun at people before you know who the fuck we are.
I told him too. I told him.
Thank you.
People are insane.
The worst thing about them and those people is they wouldn't even tell us their names. I kept asking their names. Came down to it where I asked like 3 times. I asked, what is the name of this outfit? And he said, why? And I said, well, they're going to need something to put on your tombstone. And then I gunned down 2 of them.
So poetic, yo.
Have you all had these difficulties or problems with certain organizations in the crossing so far? Or are you pretty much...
Who, us?
Yes.
We are, what's the word that I keep using? Mutual. We actually have nobody who hates us, surprisingly.
Somebody will find a reason. They will make one up.
Oh my god, you hunted my favorite turkey? How could you, Ivy? Now I have to kill you and your entire
I think the only person who ever tried to do anything to me, well, it was just me, was Sam Bass when he was still alive. But it was all my own stupidity. But he let me go, and then, well, you know, now he's in the ground, so.
Yeah, I once knew a man named Solomon Walker. Solomon Walker stabbed a man to death for selling tobacco in a bar that he wanted to sell tobacco in.
People are so unreasonable.
Territorial, like animals.
Yeah. Well, I think no one kind of does anything with us is because, I mean, what do we do to really anger anybody? Like you said, what, shoot their chickens or something? Like
my turkeys.
Yeah.
I had to defend myself against a grizzly bear the other day. It was nothing but my pistol.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, my legs didn't want to stop running, and so Caesar fought off a grizzly bear with a knife.
I won. It took 9 bullets into its eyes.
Wow. 9 bullets. What kind of pistol?
I have modified a volcanic pistol with a longer barrel.
It took
and a
9
better sight.
rounds of a volcanic pistol to put that bear down?
Well, is
right
it
through its eyes.
Is it cartridge converted or using the balls, lead balls, and?
I believe it is converted.
Okay. Because I think with wildlife, if it's not cartridge converted, then it's easier to fracture on the skin when going in.
Well, the thing that we have noticed with the animals recently is, I guess it is getting closer to winter, but
yes,
sometimes the bears, they get on this adrenaline if you do not kill them in 1 bullet, and they charge at you like an unstoppable machine.
Yes, all these animals that they know it's getting colder and they know that they need to eat before this.
Yeah, they're fat fucks now. That's what I call them.
Well, they're they're starving and they're hyper aggressive now because they haven't eaten.
The wolves are growing in bigger packs. I believe Ivy ran into a pack of 11 wolves.
I remember.
Yeah, up in Tall Tree, not Tall Trees, Big Valley. We were trying to find Kaya. Yeah, we got attacked by 1 pack, turned around to another pack, and then as we turned to the left, there was 1 more pack, and it was 11 wolves on us. And I was like, oh my! Thank God that there was 4 of us at that time.
That is ridiculous. I mean, I've had to fight off a pack of 8 before, but I mean, 11?
I heard stories from Sheriff Wright about a pack of over 20, like 27.
Oh my God.
Him and 1 other deputy were in, this was from ages ago, but he was in Cumberland, and there was a pack of, he basically said that he just kept running from packs, and then before he knew it, he turned around, and there was a massive horde of wolves. And he just got into a tree or a rock or something, and stayed there until they all died.
Surprisingly, I can say that is true. When I was in Cumberland Forest, I ran into, in the same spot, 2 pack of wolves, one being gray wolves and one being the timber wolves. Yeah, and then there was another pack of wolves just up the road as well, of a pack of 4. So yeah, they come out. But I know if you try to run up the road to Wapiti, where the springs are there, you can easily get chased by 6 pack of wolves. No problem. It's happened to me before.
Yeah, the timber wolves are scary because they hunt in the day. Speaking of timber wolves, I got look at this coat. I got this coat done up with the timber wolf skins that Tyler gave us.
Oh,
nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Mr. Hyro.
I don't know how you do it, but you somehow make everything look fucking good by like. And that's not me trying to stroke your fucking ego. That's just a trove.
Very good fashion sense.
Yeah, this man knows the
I
fashion.
feel like
I cherish that wolf pelt as well. That's something as a gift from Hyro.
Good name.
we had shared some stories at Topata just last night with Mr. Hyro and his people.
The more we speak with him, the more we realize that I think we were born of the same mothers.
Their culture is very similar to us.
Extremely similar, almost scary in some aspects.
Did he tell you about the hair?
No, he told a story about the mouse who took down a bison just to get killed by a fox because the mouse was too greedy.
Oh, there's McMuffin.
He told us that they also believe that their soul resides in their hair.
If you could pass out the drinks to the guests, that would be good.
Which is crazy, right? Because a lot of cultures
you happen to have label?
similarities, right? There are some things that are just human nature.
No,
but the soul,
maybe
the
Wade
spirituality,
does.
and the hair, I haven't seen any.
I mean, they could be playing it, alright.
Yes.
But
I wish I could grow my hair.
You can grow your hair.
I can't grow my hair. I've had it like this for
You've just
weeks,
forsaken
nothing,
all the
months, nothing.
traditions and the things we hold
I
dear
think
to
being
us
knocked
and
out
just
for
throw
2
them out
months
the window.
straight fucked up my nerves. I think it just messed with my head.
It's
all
made
right.
by me, but I have
we'll
no
get you a new
labels.
scalp.
A new scalp. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Who's he gonna take?
Well, we'll figure it out.
I think yours. You got a full head of hair. You're like twice my age.
No.
Okay, all right. Okay.
No.
I'm just waiting for the day when Zhang Wei returns back
Well,
to
thank you.
our roots and grows his hair out too.
You want me to grow my hair out too?
Always.
All the way out?
Always.
I
You know,
grew it
there
out.
are so many things in our
I'm going
culture
to look
that
like-
that we have forgotten or are beginning to forget. But the hair,
Oh,
that
here
is
we
one
go.
thing
It's
for
old
me.
man with the old man,
it cannot be
spirituality.
forgotten. Yes, it's.
The acupuncture.
You know, you remember when I
had
got
my
shaved in
head shaved.
Sisika? When I got shaved in Sisika and I come out and I was like a monster. I was bad mood all the
I
time.
appreciate it.
You remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
That's
I remember.
because you like your hair and it got taken from you.
Yes.
Well, my hair got shaved. My hair got shaved and told. It took me a long time to fucking grow it out. The last thing I shaved was my full man chow. All right, and it did.
That was a pity. You look so good with
When
the
I
beard.
first moved here to the crossing, my hair was down to my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, they Mr. Yang. I don't want to be walking around looking like fucking Chinese giving summers, all right? That's the last thing anybody fucking needs is me going, hey, what are you doing? Ni hao ma.
Oh no. Yeah, that's the first thing they did.
Oh, thank you.
I was 16 when I got here, and the first thing they did, my father sent me here to learn, and the people waiting for me at the docks. The first day I got here, they took me into a chair and just chopped all my fucking hair off. They didn't explain it to me because I hardly understood them. And then they put me in Western clothes. I mean, I'm thankful for it now. I fit in a little bit better, but it's
Fuck
suddenly a
fitting
culture
in.
shock.
Fuck being normal.
Yes, right, Ivy.
Well, as
That's
a business
perfectly
person,
right.
it's more useful.
I hate when people, get someone's different. They try to change that. They don't
Well,
love
they
you
didn't.
for who you are. Then fuck.
That's not why they did it. That's not at all why they did it. They
Conforming is different when it's forced upon you instead of necessarily something you chose.
it was this is the way people are here. We need you to blend in. We need you to blend in. That's literally your goal. That's why you're here. So that's what they did.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I would agree. It is stupid. To rob somebody their freedom. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
Isn't this supposed to be a country of freedom?
I
You
found
taking it
no
away?
freedom.
redefined freedom there, Ivy. It's a little bit.
Yeah, it's small print. I'm sorry, I can't read
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, so, real small print, like all the way down the very corner by like where the page number is, but even smaller than the page number.
Yeah, it says freedom in quotations.
Exactly.
With a question mark.
Yes.
Freedom with freedom.
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 Yeah. How long did it take you, Cole, to stop wearing the pointed shoes you had from home?
Oh no! Look at my shoes now.
Oh no!
I
he's
found.
still-
Look at
Well,
it.
you said it, so.
Oh,
I
there
found
he
these
goes.
Yes, I ordered these a long time ago, and the tailor he finally got them in. Look at them; they're beautiful. I love it. It's like
They
a
are.
dragon head with the gems inside its eyes, and maybe like an alligator skin. Yeah, look at it and weep.
God. Do me a favor,
Cole,
there,
you
Cole.
stop.
Never kill somebody with a gun. Only kill them with those fucking bolts.
You should have seen Cole when he first came to the state. Because he came to the state, he dressed like someone from China, but he lived like an outlaw in the woods. So he had this weird mixture where he's wearing this long leather coat that was all torn into bits and pieces, and he had this little mushroom hat that was sewn together, barely holding together. What do they call that hat, Cole?
The hat, yes. I call it
You're
the
talking about
mushroom
fisherman's
mushroom hat. Yeah, the mushroom hat.
Mushroom hat, yeah.
I
He
sometimes
looked
I
like a
kind of
bomb.
miss it. Yeah,
I was wearing silk convo, and he was wearing a little mushroom hat made out of like leather.
Yes, yes.
We were a
Half
duo
Chinese,
back
half
then.
outlaw.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were all about spirituality, tradition, and I'm over here like trying to blend in. We were like, they could have put us in the funny pages of the newspapers. We were so.
The polar fucking opposite.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to this type of clothing.
Every time I try to open a dialogue with new people to like be friendly and bring them into our business, Cole would start in on a horrifying story of his childhood.
I did not.
look at
Not
me
every time.
terrified.
Come on. Every
Half
time.
the time.
Okay, maybe half. Yeah.
I have. We all have
how was your
terrible
day?
stories.
When I was a boy.
Yes,
I have
yes.
guns pointed at my face.
Hey, don't mock
killed
me,
my
my
father.
father. It's emotional
I guess
damage, you
Mr.
know.
Cole had a lot of wisdom to
Emotional
share.
damage.
Yes, exactly. She say it perfect.
Oh,
You say
that was
these
very
words
good
perfect.
impression there, Ivy. Yes, well done.
Now, what you try getting sold to army at 8 years old and see if you come out any better than me.
Wait,
How
I
about that?
was fucking thrown into the arms of you at 13.
Okay, that was all right. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I feel his face.
You two bigger like Gideon and I bigger. God damn.
I always remember and always
try-
forget the day
listen.
that he pumped me full of opium and sent me onto the battlefield with a pointed stick.
I did not think he
I
would
gotta
survive.
go from the mine to this every day, just so you know. This
Hey,
is my
I
life.
have to go every day with Gideon, and I don't get well, actually, no, I
Would you
have some
rather
time
us
off from
never
Gideon
talk
today.
about it and then just have a panic attack someday? Wait.
Yeah, no, I really will not do that. I am not complaining in the essence of trying to
Every
compare
time a
the,
gunshot
you know,
goes off,
existence.
I snap back.
Ivy,
Maybe that team will help me.
listen, he snapbacks all the time. His nihilist thinking process makes him snap back too. It's not even a gunshot.
Without
hears
me,
he hears an idea. He goes,
optimistic
"That idea sucks."
motherfuckers would have been
Mother-
running to the ground.
Motherfuckers, mind your mouth. We have kids, bitch.
You called me a mother.
Hey, you guys can swear. Trust me. You should. I don't have a church mail. Trust me.
Mother.
Oh, damn it!
Who just? What did you just throw meat on the table?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, you're
It's somewhere around here.
cricket.
Damn it!
Take it
Fuck!
a
Don't let it escape.
What a cricket!
I think it's escaping. Oh, someone don't step on it, please. Oh, can I get?
Oh,
Oh,
it's you need.
oh
to
you
go-
got it. Oh, thank you.
I have him.
It's a lucky cricket. Oh,
I'm gonna. Lucky cricket. How lucky is it?
Oh, you should definitely, Kai, you should definitely have a lucky cricket.
oh shit! Oh, damn it! I did not mean to do that.
Want another lucky cricket.
Cole.
I did not
Cole
mean to
has
do
a
that.
history of collecting small animals.
You need to,
Oh,
Code,
boy.
you need to sit down.
Oh,
He's gonna be feeling great.
Is he
I'm-
tasting
well,
colors now?
that was
Coach
so
Jigga,
rude.
That was premature as hell.
That was so rude. I know. I did not mean
Yeah,
to do
agreed.
that.
Shame. Shame.
Oh, I go hide in the corner now.
Cole, you want
Yeah,
your
you
lucky
can have
drink?
another. Here you go.
Lucky
What?
cricket?
Yeah. Thank you. You're my
Also,
you're my
I
hero
just
now.
heard the telegram in.
Where's the
my
cricket?
name from down the street.
I'm
I don't
trying to
know
hand
if
it to
was
you.
from Gideon or
I'm
not.
giving you a.
Did you
No, take
telegram
that.
him saying where this was gonna be? Okay.
I did.
Okay, hang on.
All right.
I guess maybe.
I'm a little tipsy.
It is his fault for being late.
Yeah.
You need me to reach out to you?
Want the cricket or not?
Yes, I want the cricket.
Okay, then take it.
That's a bottle of
No, we only
booze.
have
Why
to
are
open
you
for
giving
that
me
if
the
we don't
alcohol
pay.
now?
I'm not giving you alcohol. With my friends.
Oh, okay.
From before.
Alright, let me reach out to you.
Just want to say how much I appreciate not only
Reach out.
you lot coming
There
to
we go.
the mining shifts as often as you have as of late. It means a lot to myself
Reach out.
to
I
have
did,
such
I
good
just
people
did.
inside the mine. We're giving
Fuck.
people a good
I'm throwing a cricket on the ground.
Here,
Okay,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
hold
do
on.
it.
Guys, can you whisper behind me, please?
Oh,
he's trying.
oh, don't step away. I got it.
He's a little.
You would think that English
Oh,
is
yeah.
third language.
Cricket,
Motherfucker,
very
hey,
fast.
use your inside voice.
Says the man shouting.
Oh my god.
Trying
Zhang
to shout
Wei.
over you two.
Zhang Wei, with the
Anyway,
Can a
sorry,
man,
go ahead.
can a man express the fact that he loves you lot for coming into the mine as much as you have, but also Ivy, I owe you $75 for a wagon.
no,
Alright.
you're not paying me for a goddamn wagon.
I'm paying you for that wagon.
Ah,
First of all, it's my business. You went ahead and helped out. You had no reason to do so, but you took the right in doing so, and that is enough for me. So I want to say I appreciate you making sure that my shifts went over smoothly, had all the proper equipment, and you didn't have to do that. Instead, you're not the type of shut up, and that means more than you know. So, from my heart and mind, and from Way Industries' whole entirety, shishya. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I enjoy your company, and I definitely enjoy your mining trips. They mean a lot to me, in my mental state.
I'm glad to be of some assistance. Yes.
Yeah, you know, she made a better boss than other people I know.
Oh my god.
That day.
Get your fucking thick ass hands off of me. You.
I mean, I am a woman that has, like, I control 6 men under my belt.
I will go
Oh,
ahead and bring up
oh,
my
you have
weapon.
you have
men under your
your
belt.
beefy boys. You have the beefy boys.
The beefy boy.
I think I have more beef than they do.
I used to be beefy boy.
Who's whooping?
I don't. Gideon?
What?
It's Gideon. I think it's Gideon.
Gideon Graves.
He's downstairs, I think.
You stop that whooping right
What
now.
is that? What is that?
He
Oh,
doesn't know how to get
oh.
up here.
He's been up there like 3 times. What do you mean?
Maybe it's deputy sneaking around.
I knew Gideon before I knew the rest of you, actually.
Oh my Jesus! What is he doing?
He's about to break the door.
I know he is.
Oh, he's not here. Gideon, are you here?
So what are your future plans there, ladies and gentlemen? What's the big scheme? Hmm?
For what, individually or just for Frontier Foods?
Frontier Foods individually? I mean, don't get me wrong. I see people like yourselves, as a collective, one hive mind, if you would, even though you have one queen bee, if you want. I, Ivy, happen to be sitting in that same spot, except I ain't no queen. I'm just very curious to see if there's a great overall idea, plan that all of you have. It's very curious.
Well, I guess pretty much I work my ass off, I let everyone else kind of take breaks when they need to. Because I already know we've seen several people trying to compete with us. And I was the first one that I know of anyway to do the business that I'm doing. And I'm not going to let anybody stand above me in that. So I'm trying my best to get as many clients as I can under my wing. And then we might try to make
There
some sort
is.
of trade.
Howdy,
for
everybody.
Gorma.
Sorry
Yeah.
I'm late. I just kind of.
Well, you know, in China, if you're
had a
late,
headache.
you're late, you must drink the whole bottle all by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
that's
is
the way it
that is
You
punishment.
also must, if you want to attain your honor, you must give us a hongbao as repayment for being late.
Yeah.
Wait, I must give you what as repayment?
Hongbao. I want something of value. Give it to me.
Something of value. Give it to you.
Yeah, usually
All
nothing
right,
less
all
than
right.
maybe like $1,000 or $2,000, something like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. You know why? Because I have something of that value.
Oh no! What is it? What is it? If you
I'm
say
gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Look at Buddy's eyes.
what
It's
is
like
this?
little kid getting
See, look.
Christmas present.
What is it?
It's,
What is it?
You know, you had just, your ordinary run-of-the-mill pirate rum, but this is Cangrejo Morado pirate rum. It's worth
What the hell that
$1,000.
mean?
It means very expensive.
Literally, is that what that means?
I'm pretty sure.
We have a lot of pirate rum in here today.
That's the best drink in the
Yeah,
crossing.
what are the chances of that?
I don't even drink, but I'll
You have
taste it.
one more.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink as well.
Thank you. Oh, Buddy, drink it.
I will.
Hey, who's giving me what right now?
Oh, no, I've got
boy.
another one.
Oh boy. He's not. He can't hold his
People
alcohol.
are trying to get rid of pirate rum right now.
All right. Well,
Yeah, well, I gave mine to the man who was late. As a punishment, he must drink.
Okay. Well, I give it a.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
People.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Wait, do I have to start
I'm
talking like a pirate now?
boxes of pirate rum they're trying to get rid of, not just a few bottles.
Oh,
Do I gotta
Jesus.
start talking like a pirate?
Please don't.
You can save us of that pain and get in. You're already
Listen,
late. That's
I
enough
got a
pain.
pirate joke for you.
I want to know what pirate
What is,
sounds like.
what is a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You might think it's the R, but it's the C for me.
Oh,
You guys
shame.
Pretty good,
Shame.
right?
Shame.
Oh, what? They talking. I like it.
You know, I know it was too good.
If you guys want to hog tie him, please do so. Put him in a corner. That's fine by me.
Listen,
I like this. I like this joke.
Kidnap me so I can tell you jokes all day. I understand. I can do this all day.
Well, don't wait.
Last one to get in.
Oh wait,
You
you need
have-
water or
you
something, by the
have
way?
One last one.
No,
You
I got
sell
one.
one more shitty joke or a pun. I'm going to raise my hand.
And ask for another?
Yes.
gonna
Say,
slap
say
your
another.
ass.
Say another. Say another. One more. One more.
Give him that spanking you gave Rook.
Oh wait, what are we talking about
You might get
now?
turned on by that.
Do you know what kung fu is?
Oh no.
What is that?
Oh,
Let's get
Kung
out the way.
fu is the martial arts. It is a fighting style of great discipline that comes from my homeland. Bred from monks, passed down to those who are poor so they might defend themselves in time of need. It has been a craft that has been shaped and mastered through the generations from dynasty to dynasty.
Nowadays, Feilong uses it to get laid.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, learned 7 years of kung fu, so I might be able to defend myself. These hands have not only spent over 20 plus years in the mine, but I spent 10 years slapping a large wet stone from the ocean until my palms became as thick as a rind of a watermelon.
That's not that thick.
Well, apparently that's not that thick.
If
I mean,
like-
that's just what I'm hearing.
What?
I'm not saying that personally.
Do you want to find out how thick they are?
You wanna go right now,
Listen.
motherfucker?
Listen, how much did the pirate pay for his piercings?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
A buccaneer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't do it.
Oh!
Emotional damage. That's physical, actually.
God damn.
Look
Oh,
at
you
the
don't call
car.
it.
At least he got it on the face and not the ass.
You know, like I said, he probably. Oh, well.
Oh no!
He slipped.
Oh.
Yeah, just walk over him, it's fine.
Let's get
Put
some
him-
more
push
rum
him in the
water.
corner.
Oh!
That was quite a slap.
There's 7 years of kung fu, motherfucker.
That slap is
On
laughed
that
right
note, Dago, would you like to make a toast? We can all have a drink.
No, not more.
I would love to.
Wait, where did my other drink go? I had 2 of those. Where'd the other one go?
Oh.
Bro, you,
yeah, sometimes when it's so good,
daydreaming?
sometimes you drink 2 at a time.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, it's so good though. Maybe McMuffin has another, I don't know.
I don't need any more.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You need one more.
Oh, my tofu.
This is Patty.
I raise this glass to all that are inside this room. The one thing that I believe that we all here have in common is that we are all visionaries. We do not live to the day to day, we live on and forward to the future, and are proud to cultivate its crop, to strength, to virility, to longevity. May it be our strength. How?
What the hell? Tai hao.
How?
Ganbei.
Gunbay.
Ganbei.
Wow.
Oh.
I hope we have Copperhead here tomorrow. He has a big mess to clean up.
I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
So what do you mean beautiful?
It's so beautiful.
What do you mean? Have
Love
you
it.
never, tasted colors before?
I like being
Pure
able to wake up in the
sound
morning.
colors, yep.
Why are you standing so straight, Bitey? You look like you look just like when I met you so long ago.
Who are you pointing to?
Little boy. Yeah, no, like when you were 13 years old.
Moving so much.
Oh, when I was a little boy?
Yeah.
I didn't have facial hair like this when I was a little boy.
No, yeah, but everything else look like long ago.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Everyone is so small.
My legs feel like noodles.
What do you mean small?
Oh, I can do this dance.
Which dance?
I think they call it the can't.
The can't. The can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
we definitely need to. We should all do
stop
that.
moving. Oh god.
I'm feeling dizzy.
All I know is how to move.
Watch out for my kicking.
Jesus. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, look out! Here I go.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh god. Oh god.
I wish I had a can song. What do I have?
This looks really hot.
There we go.
Oh, you look really hot.
Don't touch anything, bro.
Oh!
It's a fucking stove.
Oh.
It's a
You
stone.
don't like the can't?
The can't. You can't dance anymore, Cole. Your joints, you have
Oh yeah?
arthritis.
Oh, who's going to stop me?
You're not flexible enough, Cole. You're gonna pull something.
I might surprise you yet.
I don't ever want my uncle to surprise me about how flexible he is.
I think I'm the most flexible person.
You okay, Ambrosia?
I'm feeling.
Did you drink this? Did you drink this or fail?
We should eat before we drink. We have so much
Can't
food.
move.
We
What are
didn't
you
eat.
saying?
Oh, okay, yes, all the food. Oh,
Food.
oh, all the food is
Where's the-
displayed over here on this table. Please come and help yourself.
You
We
made
have
eggs.
Peking duck. It comes with
Oh.
little wrap, some cucumber and a special sauce. All the dishes come with rice. We have sweet sour pork. We have a dumpling, jiaozi. Oh, Mr. Wei, look at you go.
I'm more limber that right now. Watch out there,
Wow.
It's high kicks.
Oh, don't kick me, ladies.
Legit.
Oh.
Oh, my head. Oh, Jesus. That wasn't me.
Oh god, it's so bright. Oh, it's so bright.
Okay, back to Chinese music.
Well, as a plus,
Oh,
Ambrosia, your
I loved it.
mechanic looks
It felt so
beautiful from
good.
down there.
Oh,
I love this gun. I need you to.
It looks
know.
good on anything you wear, though. That's what I like about those medals. Is you can wear it
Oh.
with anything.
Are you all right over here?
You like her? You like her?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm just relaxing in this
Well,
chair.
Would it be? Would it be? What's the word?
He's still dancing.
Thank you.
Narcissistic.
You're
to say
welcome.
yes.
One at a time. If you're hungry, come over to this table here. You'll see a big spread of food whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Gideon, are you going to be okay?
Never been
Gideon,
better.
you're gonna give
Yeah,
yourself
how,
a concussion.
I have water in canteen.
Oh, he pulled a muscle, I think.
It was a game. One of those drinks was poisoned. No, imagine. Oh my god. What?
Wait, how did you do that move, Gideon?
I don't think everybody of Frontier Foods would survive that.
How did he do that move?
Oh,
Oh, I can't quite do it. I can't quite do it. Oh, ow. He's not going to remember tomorrow very well. Oh shit.
Yeah, looks like they're not.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh, wrong person. Yeah. Get over there.
Thanks for the hug. Thanks for the hug.
Whoa.
Oh, are we going? Are we going?
Whose hat is this?
Yeah, I may have learned a few things since last time we do this.
Little fist in action.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
I was punching McMuffin when you did that, asshole.
You what? You say uncle. You say uncle. I quit.
Well, you've sucker punched me 10 times in a row.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Y'all stand behind the table.
Beat his ass,
Yang. Yeah. Actually, Gideon's a good fighter. Gideon, you go fight him.
Who hit me?
Probably by me.
Behind the counter.
Swung for Cole, but he fell over.
It was by
Oh.
We gotta fight now, buddy.
Get him.
Yeah, Aldi fights by the start.
Where's the fight?
Get him.
That sucker punch. What, do I fight you? Who's fighting who?
You wanna fight?
I need to entertain myself.
If you want to.
Wait, why are you being so aggressive with me right now?
I'm not. What do you mean?
Oh.
He's being really aggressive
With
with
the
me.
ropes.
You ever danced
I like it.
lasso before?
He said he wants to
Yeah,
fight.
no, hang on.
Dance and hide dance securely with the rope. She's gonna tell you how to do it. Nope.
What the hell?
Careful.
So
This
many
hatchet
times
has
I've
killed
done
3
this.
people.
Ah!
Only 3?
Only 3.
With-
Yeah.
Cole, you better be careful.
Yeah, I challenge you.
Is this how we're gonna duel? This is how it ends?
What is happening?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Having trouble standing up.
I think Caesar's passed out. Right, Caesar is definitely the lightweight out of all of us.
Alright. 2 left legs. And I'm your 2 right legs.
It's 2 left feet.
Gideon, what the hell?
Oh, this is normal for me.
That's a new
Being
kind
so
of.
aggressive with me.
Gideon, why is your nose so red?
Oh, now you're making fun of me, Badly?
Oh.
Because you've been
It's alright,
drinking,
I make
or
fun
you're
of his
very
receding
cold.
hairline all the time.
I think his hair is great when he puts
Whoa,
pomade in it.
watch where you're swinging that sword.
Yeah, what
No, we're highly trained people. Don't worry.
Jeez.
Highly
God
trained.
damn.
Many years of practice. Yeah. Just a little trim there, McMuffin. There we go. Little bit of trim. Got it.
Mm-mm.
Living life on the edge of that blade.
He's being very elegant.
Oh.
Too late.
You are not about to. Oh my gosh, you're so flexible.
Who, me? Look at this move. Look at this move.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Carl, you ever use that part of your
I
hips?
usually save these for Tuesday night at the J Dragon.
Yo, what's it?
Oh, hello, Ivy. Hello.
Howdy. Caesar, are you alright? Caesar?
Caesar's probably wondering what's in that tea. Hey,
I told you.
Very good, Jugway. Excellent.
Do you need water?
Gravity is hurting.
You are such a lightweight.
Yeah.
Who has not gotten some food? I see the 1,000-year-old eggs. Is a 1,000-year-old egg look like people like it?
Yeah, Cole, why don't you describe to him what a 1,000-year-old egg is?
Yeah.
They aren't actually 1,000 years old.
No, it's an egg that is boiled, prepared in a certain tea, and then when you finish it, it looks like it's 1,000 years old, but it's really not. It's just a
Yes, it's very
brand new
dark.
egg, but a very
Wake up a bit.
sweet and salty taste to it. Sometimes the yolk
That sounds
can,
delicious.
Yeah, sometimes the yolk can get very
You need to sober up a little bit. huh?
squishy, almost like a pudding of some kind.
That's
no
Cole's hat.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It looks good on you.
What's this paper behind the piano? Who put that there? Is that sheet music?
Huh?
Yeah, this sheet music. It's my sheet music.
You're never gonna be able to take that down.
Oh, it's good
What do
dumpling.
you mean?
Can't reach it over the piano.
Oh well.
Oh well.
What does it say? I've never seen these before.
I don't know. You can't see it. You can't reach over the piano
No,
to
no,
see
no.
it.
You,
Oh,
you
shit.
can, you can. It's
Where?
right here. It's
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very particular. You got to back
Right
up.
here.
Now get the fuck out the way.
No, no. You're a liar.
False.
You lie.
He's like,
You know, it's the damn piano. I keep wanting to play the piano.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is that?
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Okay.
Ow.
Alright. I thought you called.
Oh. I think we have about maybe 30 minutes before the eternal night storm come.
What the hell are you on about?
What?
What?
It's going to be
What the fuck?
eternal night coming soon.
What?
No more sunshine.
Is that another?
What part of the almanac said that, Cole?
That's
Hey,
what
wait,
the
wait.
that's what the I Ching are telling me. This morning I wake up,
You
I check
didn't-
the I Ching, and they say, "Be prepared for great time of
pretty sure it was in the
darkness."
paper.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Oh, really? How did they
Yeah.
find out?
Do y'all
Yes.
believe in ghosts?
Oh, of course,
I'm,
yes.
I'm pretty sure it was in the paper.
well,
They were
yes, of
talking about
course.
it. It was like predicted.
Of course.
I
What would y'all
predicted
do
it
if you
first.
saw a ghost?
I would commune
Never
with it,
seen
ask
it,
it
but
for
we
its
fight them
secrets.
off with
I'd
incense.
run after.
And many chickens have died fighting spirits. So
Yeah.
I am
that's true,
getting
that's true.
very mixed answers right now.
Well, you know, the first thing you do is you run like this.
Right after.
Yeah,
Well,
don't
I
run
thought
don't
there
run
would
in
be
straight
burning
line.
a lot of
Run in
incense.
lots of colors like this.
you sandalwood
Yeah.
and the lives of many poor chickens that have been slaughtered.
Yeah.
Have
Oh
y'all
my
ever heard
God.
about
I have 4 poor chicken, or actually 2 poor chickens that
Good.
have been
Keep that
slaughtered.
for when the demons
poor
come.
chickens?
Well, it's
You're
it's a
going
good
to need lots of
sacrifice.
chicken blood.
It's a good cause. But the first thing, if you have to run from ghosts, don't run in straight line. Do zigzag like I just do just now, because they can't turn corners
If-
very well.
If you ever,
Why have they got bad hips?
if you ever look
Like
at
her
a
club feet.
if you ever look at a ghost in its eyes, then that means you're already dead. So if you ever see a ghost, just don't look at its face.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at its mouth.
Me and Feidong have agreed that if we ever get to
You
the
can
age of
kiss
Cole, we'll
it.
shoot each other. Is that the same thing?
Oh, pet.
I mean,
All right, we're gonna try
Wait,
and make
did
it
you
out
just
with
say
the
you
ghost.
could kiss the ghost? Is that
Yeah,
what
we're
kind
gonna
of
try and make
weird
it out with the
fantasy
ghost.
you have?
that's what he said. He said he was gonna look at its mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cole,
Not me. I don't
Guess
say
we're
it.
making
No,
out with the goat.
No,
Do do all
Yeah,
do all
Cole.
want to see,
Yeah,
do all want
Cole.
to see something creepy?
Sure.
Besides
Everyone,
Gideon, yeah.
Is it Gideon?
You're already
in the
here.
back?
Everyone stand right here, all right?
You're already here.
What are we
was that
facing?
noise?
Where are we facing? What are we looking at?
How many of you have binoculars?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Just everyone stand here and look at the doorway.
I'm gonna go down like this to see it.
Is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do?
I have no idea what he's going to do.
If I have to replace the window, I swear. He's gonna poke his head in there, crawling.
Now that might be a little scary.
Or the scary part is he never comes back.
He
He just left us here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a... Okay.
Ew.
I'm gonna get you.
Ooh.
And when I do...
So, yeah, Ivy, do it. Do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, you missed.
Wait, one more chance. There you go. Yeah.
That was so creepy. Ew.
Actually, I heard this. I heard a strange
Go ahead,
story.
Try it out. Go ahead, try it out.
You
try it
didn't
out.
sound. You sounded very scary.
Oh.
Oh, Biley, why do you have a knife
You have a-
in? Oh my God, that looked like very pain.
Are you alright?
Yes, pull out your machete again. It looks really painful.
Why
Oh.
the hell? What, mate?
Yeah,
Why
remember?
are you talking like this?
What?
What? Don't you like my...
Why does he sound like a
Don't you
hillbilly?
like my hillbilly voice?
Yo, fucking Butcher Creek.
I'm trying to be
voice.
fucking
Hang on.
creepy, alright?
No,
It's with the voice and with the tone.
It just back. Yeah, it was good.
Well,
This is the Cole. This is the
Yeah,
the,
but
the
I'm,
monkey dance.
yes. I'm trying to figure out. Remember how to do it.
It's not the angry chicken. It's the monkey. The Shawu Kong.
There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a crazy chicken.
You're doing
walk.
it wrong, Cole.
I can't. Yeah, I'm forgetting how to do it. Fuck.
You have to go down, and then you gotta think infuriated.
yeah, but the thing is, though, is that door is going to fuck you up.
Yeah, don't go through the door.
Go from the tea room. There's enough wall there.
Well, right. Well, you know what, guys? I heard a strange story the other day.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Oh my.
Oh, that was an accident. Sorry about that trip.
What?
Thanks for catching me.
The fuck you mean there was a trip?
Have you all heard of the Shadow of Lemoyne?
Oh, you're
Shadow
talking about
of
the
Lamont. Are you
Panthers?
talking about the Ghost Bride?
No, the panther that stalks the swamps here.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
there's two of them.
We've killed it multiple times.
Well, there might be one that you have not killed yet. This is what some natives of Lagras told me a few days ago. They say there was once a man here, a very wealthy man, but he was addicted to gambling. And he began to slowly lose all his assets, his money, his house, his mansion, his wife, his children, everything. And he began to see a witch who lived in Lagras. Now, this witch knew who he was. She knew what he had done and how he had torn his family apart. So she cursed him over time. And this man now, after she cursed him, he began to crawl on the ground like a cat. He began to grow hair from his body. He began to hunt human people because the only way that he can return back to his normal self is to collect enough souls and give them in exchange to this witch. This is what they tell me. True or not, I don't know. But that is what they say the Shadow of Lemoyne is. And also that he only hunts at night. And if you see him, just be very careful because, well, he's after your soul. It's true story. As far as they tell me, it's true story, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Is it? You've seen this shadow of the mind? Is it black or?
It's black, yeah.
What about the two?
It's actually, I could tell you where its spirit usually is. Its
There's
spirit.
two of them.
Yeah, its spirit is
spotted.
usually right where between the O and the Y in Lemoyne. You'll see the train. I think that's a train track or something. Yeah, it's a train track, right? The thick road there.
Oh, over there. Okay.
No, that's a completely different spot than I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, but there's one there with a giant python that's like, 12 meters long or something. And then on the other side, it's like, you know where is that a school, I think, that building above the O there?
Yeah, that's the Pleasance.
Yeah, right behind that, in that area between that house and going down to where it says river, that's where you would find the Black Panther.
Yeah, they're so. Mr. Way, you know about these cougars, panthers. Yes.
The python.
No.
The panther.
No. Between the fishing shack, that's below Flatneck, you know that one. And between that little dock that sticks out just east of Rhodes.
Yes, I know what you mean.
That stretch of land. There are two panthers there, and they're orange with spots on them.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where?
Wait, what?
The fishing shack.
The
Below
garage.
Flatneck. No.
Oh,
below
no. Flatneck.
Beyond Rhodes. Yes.
So
like a
that's
leopard?
Over there.
Yes, but no. It's not near Flatneck, Cole. It's in between the dock I mentioned. That's west of Rhodes. In between there and that fishing shack, that little patch of coast near Braithwaite Manor, there are two panthers there. They're like a dark orange brown with black spots. I know this because I've encountered them and because I've heard stories, and also because you were attacked by them once.
Oh my god, you're totally fucking right. There was that one.
I wonder
There were two
if
of them.
it's one of those legendary animals that people are now like catching and whatnot.
No, this is ages ago. This happened way before I came into the crossing, and he told me about it.
Oh, well. Now you're tingling my hunting. Now I want to go down there and see if it's there.
They had a name for them.
What do you say the tingling your hunting? What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
Tingling my hunting instincts,
You have hunting glands. She has hunting glands that tingle.
Because when you say, "Oh, it's going to tingle my hunting," yeah.
Normally ladies do that anyway.
Okay, all right. Well, only.
You asked the question, gonna get.
I've been hearing a lot of people catching this big fish lately too.
Yeah.
I have heard
There was a
this,
guy that was new to the crossing for like 4 hours, and he said he caught a big fish.
Yeah.
He said that the butcher told him it was legendary.
Well, does it tingle
How
your
much?
fish?
It tingles my fish a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said the fish sold for $200, and that's just a
Oh.
fish.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what a bear would go for?
And he said it was a perch.
A perch. A legendary perch.
That's what he said.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
Remember the boom of the chain
All right.
pickerel, the redfin
All
pickerel?
right. New way into the mining trip. Turn to fishing.
There was a time.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
There was a time months and months and months back when redfin pickerel sold from $60 to $100.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, but it was
pretty
only like
much,
a few days.
Yep, it pretty much funded our entire war effort at that time.
Yeah. For some reason, there was just a massive demand for them, and so we all went out there, out on the coast of what's that? The Sierra Coronado.
Yep.
In the west, and we just fished and fished and fished, and some of us made thousands and thousands of dollars in those 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I know.
crazy.
I was told if you ever, if you are interested in that legendary fish, the person who I know, Mr. Black was talking to the person who caught it. They said that they caught it in the lake, so I'm assuming Flatiron Lake is where they caught it.
Okay.
The guy that said he caught his fish was he said it was in the Dakota River.
Huh.
I guess there's 2 legendary fish.
Now, do you think
Very dapper with my
legendary
hat.
perch?
Hey, do you have the latest issue?
you guys
of,
have you
Saints
noticed
Crossing
that
Gazette?
the animals are
No,
not
the latest
so
crossing
easily
review,
put
shut
down
the
these
fuck
days?
Wow, so
Like
cool.
even the deer.
No.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I'll get a really good shot in a coyote, and it takes like 3 shots sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coyotes are real resilient.
They're annoying.
Even the
Even
deer.
like little rabbits, sometimes the rabbits will take like 2 arrows.
I actually
Holy.
shot a rabbit 3 times and
Wait,
it still
what?
kept running away. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
there's
a
times where
rabbit.
they're just
A rabbit, yes.
strong.
At that point, they just take a fucking goddamn horse and stomp
Hyro
their son
told
of a
us
bitch
that
to
he
death.
shot a rabbit twice with a Lancaster and it was fine.
Yeah, they.
Something-
I don't know what they've been eating.
Sometimes, like
Lots of rabbits.
often around here, they have black bear, and I find if you surprise it, if it does not know you are there, it often it will go down with a bolt action. But if it's
Oh, I can
if it
shoot
knows
with
you're
my-
there,
My bow and arrow.
okay, yeah, I don't use the bow anymore. But if it knows you're there and it's running, I have not once put it down in one shot. Always takes at least 2.
Oh, huh. I mean, Kai even can vouch for me on this. I've taken down black bears with 1 shot with my bow and arrow, but I have the advanced one. That's why.
Gideon, you too have the strong bow, yes, from Wapiti. In your back.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
I personally don't really go after the black bear too much, so I can't really vouch for any of that.
Yeah, he lets me take care of them because they have the rifles and they can take down the grizzly bears easier.
Yeah.
Who has the black bear has the rifle? Who has the
What?
rifle? You
Yes,
say
the
the black bear
The
has
black,
the
bear, the black bears are now getting rifles now. They were quite dangerous. but
God damn
we're-
it.
Winter is coming.
I
the
ju- I
black
just
bears
had-
are
They
ready.
are evolving.
Nightmares of bears walking into the gun store and be like, it's time to switch, bitch.
Can you imagine
Invade Saint
the
Denis.
Great Bear Revolt?
This is bear country now, motherfucker.
They're about to hibernate. They really need a meal.
I would say I wish that the bears, would have. Have you ever shot wolves at night and just what their eyes look like in the moonlight? I wish bears would be the same. It'd be just as terrifying.
Easier to see.
Oh yeah, that kind of glow in their eyes.
Yep.
Yep. Or the
Scary to be
panthers
one
too
thing.
have
I know.
these.
You got the
I
proper.
killed
Yeah,
a
it really
small
tingles
black
our
bear
hunting.
the other day. I went to skin it, and before I even bent down to start skinning, a grizzly bear came out of the bush and started charging at me like it was protecting its cub. That was quite scary.
Oh my god.
Oh
I just
no.
wanted to eat it.
Oh.
Oh, I
But,
don't know. I don't know if anyone in this room has ever had this happen, but Caesar, this just happened when I was in Big Valley getting chicken. We hunted a pack of wolves, and I put the hide on the back, and my horse, its tail fell off.
What?
What?
It's gross. That.
What?
What the
Yeah.
hell?
I can't say that I've ever had that happen.
It was a little stub. It was interesting.
You need to take better
Back in
care
the
of your
day,
horse.
When I took my horse
Maybe
to the
it
stables,
is
they
sick.
would just shave it without my permission.
You feed
Oh,
your
that's
horse,
the
you gotta
Leroy.
feed your
That's a
horse
Leroy.
your
People,
Yeah, what are you
yes.
feeding it?
Leroy's, yes. I
Yeah.
finally got
Fucking
that comeuppance.
Bastard. You know what? I have had happen to me while looking over one of the wonderful vistas over by Valentine. A buck hit me off of the fucking cliff.
Well, did you have no weapons in your hands? at
Of
the time?
course. I was fucking just looking.
Oh,
With
then
the
there you
door,
go.
all I heard was, I was like, and then they hit me off the fucking cliff.
Yeah. Any male herbivore with horns, if they get a chance to hit you and you don't have weapons drawn, they will charge you.
Oh.
I was telling Kai, I woke up north with nothing in my pockets this morning, and I had to run through the snow and the snowstorm. And as I was running, it was like I couldn't see anything. All of a sudden, I hear an elk, and then a male elk
Oh.
charged me and ran me right over. And I'm like, oh great, this is where I want to be knocked out.
Oh
Fucking
no.
elks are scary. Can you imagine a moose charging you?
Don't want
I might just blow my brains out before it got to me.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
would
I
be.
didn't really have anything to fight back, so I just was like, okay, fate, take me away then.
See, Lubu and Guanyo had Cheeto, the mighty red hair to run into battle. Please give me a moose to ride in the back across the
Oh,
Zhang Wei.
I would love
a
this.
moose
See, you
with a halberd
understand.
in hand.
I would love to ride on the antlers of a moose.
On the antlers.
Oh, that I don't know about that idea. I prefer
That
the back.
sounds quite dangerous.
He'd wear you like a bobby pin.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't hurt him.
Embosher at the bobby pin. It's quite a title.
I would love to ride on a wolf. That would be epic.
Oh, very big wolf.
I purchased
Yeah.
a new horse today.
I would.
It's a wolf.
I would prefer to ride a bear. Big grizzly bear.
Yeah.
That would be something.
Ooh, that would be really
Can you imagine going to a bank robbery on a grizzly bear?
No, even better. A bison. Imagine
Oh,
this being
okay,
like,
yeah, that's
"Man,
better."
I heard the bison. I heard the bison in the town.
Oh, what was it? I don't know if it was actually. I think it was on one of your mining trips. I don't think you were there. I think you went outside. We were making a joke saying, "Could you imagine if there someone was robbing a bank and they all had donkeys? How annoying that would be."
Me and Cole rode on an ox once.
Oh, an ox?
Uh,
What?
Yes. Well, back home.
I was gonna say I need a.
They're a
I
little
need a-
scary with the horns, but they're not exactly a buffalo.
Yeah, no, a buffalo. You really need to strap down. That thing will take you on a ride.
You know the animal that I fear the most in all of the crossing, including Guarma, the wild pig. In Guarma.
Honestly, they would. They would.
Oh
fuck you up.
yeah.
Yeah. The only
Oh.
thing that I hate is a fucking possum. Those things terrify me.
I
Oh my God,
dream
the
of,
screech.
of strapping 2 chipmunks to my feet.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Say that again. What did you say?
And
do-
take
do-
chipmunks and glue them to the bottom of my shoes and let them walk for me.
Those poor fucking chipmunks. So you're not
I'll
supposed to
change
be moving
them
at all.
out.
You just
When they eventually become so exhausted that they fall and I crush them, I will change them out for new ones.
That's so cool.
I'm sorry, the fucking mental image of that. I'm getting like for Valentine the roads and just being like, oh, need new chipmunk pause my their pocket.
Yeah.
No, please, Riley, please.
Can you imagine though if one ran in one direction and one in the other?
I would stand
I
over
tied
here
them on
now.
backwards.
Yeah.
Like little roller skate.
Yeah, just standing like these and
How to
just
back
moving.
out of a
That would
conversation
be
that you
something.
don't want to be a part of.
That is something else. That imagery is never leaving my head. I want that drawn Bailey. Bailey with 2 little chipmunks.
Yeah, and hung right up there.
Chipmunks
Hung right up
Do a
there.
push up underneath my weight.
I would agree.
On one side you have
By the
Zhang
way-
Wei and the bison, and the other you have Bailey and the chipmunks.
Yes, equally as intimidated.
Yeah.
See you back at St. Denis.
You holding a Gatling gun there, Bailey.
You know, Phil
And-
Copperhead was so ignorant that I convinced him that silk was Do you remember this, Cole? We were walking around in silk honfus, and he's like, "Where do you get silk from?" I said, "Oh, milking silkworms."
Yeah.
And I convinced him that that you could train silkworms like spiders to make clothing.
Oh yes, I do remember this
conversation.
Yes, and only
poor
Phil
fellow
Copperhead would
boy.
believe it.
Oh,
He's a very smart man.
has it begun?
Has what begun, you fucking madman?
Eternal
Dang,
darkness.
mate, I don't know what I was telling about. Yeah, it's getting real foggy out there.
Eternal darkness. It's so dramatic.
You're stop saying eternal
Oh,
darkness.
Eternal darkness.
You know,
Sun
like,
was
it's
goes
all
away.
drums.
See.
When someone says
You'll
eternal darkness,
see.
you need drums, you know?
It'll be dark for like 8 hours, and it'll be morning.
No. This is
Usually
different.
how that goes.
This is
What
going
do you
to
mean it's
last
different?
and last and last and last. That's
What
what the
did you
Iching
look
say.
at your tea leaves this morning? Did
No,
you
no,
toss
no,
a bunch
no.
of bones into a bucket?
The Iching, it never lies.
Your tarot cards? Aegean. You're an
Yeah,
idiot.
fun of tarot cards.
Ah, see what you did there,
Ooh,
Bailey.
did you show, Kai, did you show Ambrosia your sexy tarot
She
card
has
deck?
it.
Oh, you do?
Oh, the Blackwater deck?
No,
No,
it
no,
was
tarot
a
deck.
tarot card of black and gold.
Oh,
It
wow.
was gorgeous.
Black and gold.
Yeah, it's black and gold. Or is
She's
it
talking about
dark?
the Orion deck.
Oh yeah, that one's really pretty.
I thought you were talking about the Blackwater deck 'cause it got all the boobies in it.
Yeah, the
Oh.
ace is
If I saw
quite a picture on
then
that
yes, I
one.
would have said yes. That is a beautiful deck as well.
I keep
Mm.
thinking
I
you
just
guys
need
are
one
saying
more tarot
dick.
deck.
Beautiful dick.
Yes, my beautiful gold.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that must be
I was
expensive
very
to make.
Just
confused.
such
How would
genuine
you key those?
misunderstanding. from
That's
Cole.
like our that's like Taipan's business advertisement. Penis.
Beautiful dick.
That's it.
I mean,
someone needs
try that
to-
Tuesday. That is the advertisement.
Someone needs to
Oh,
make
true.
a sculpture of that and put it outside.
My
Of
penis.
dick.
Of a
A
dick.
penis?
Yeah, wait a
Wait a minute.
Didn't a
that dream
Roman?
big?
Yes.
Didn't a Roman emperor do that once? When he built a giant statue of his dick and it was like on a scale, and on the other end of the scale was a sword. He was saying that his dick was worth more than justice or something.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
That's quite a bold claim.
We
there.
should do that. We should. What if we put our dick on a scale
Yeah,
in a
let me just
massive
go
statue?
slap
Not
my
yours.
dick
Not
on
yours.
the
Mikey.
table.
Not yours.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you go?
You have to.
It
You have
should
to
be a
find the
gun.
biggest one.
It should be a gun that kind of looks like a penis.
Why? Why?
The
Because
volcanic.
that would be
Rosa.
funny.
The volcanic look like
Volcanic
this.
does not look like a dick.
Yes, it does.
Carve a
It
sword.
looks like
out of
mine.
dick.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like a penis when you look at
Then
it.
all guns look like a penis. Then. Also, Ambrosia, you see how gaudy his gun is?
What do you
What
mean, how
awful,
gaudy?
disgusting gunsmith would make such a hideous piece of garbage, right, Ambrosia? Right?
I don't. Let me see
Look
it.
at it. Look how terrible it is.
Oh, let me unload it so I don't fucking blow anyone's goddamn face off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really dark in here. I don't know if I can see
You
it.
see, there's like polar opposites. There's Ambrosia's and yours. There's the tasteful and the tasteless.
I wonder who could have made such a fucking
Who
thing.
could
That's
have
not too
made such a
bad.
thing?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I like Yuan Kai's volcanic best.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like
what-
Kai's a lot.
Young Kai, what is yours? Name of yours? Of your gun?
I have named it Death Echo.
Death Echo.
Death to Cole?
No.
Yes,
Death to go.
Man, it's
Yes.
time for you to go, motherfucker. It's time for your life to end. Death by cold, fuck or death by.
What? You good?
I thought maybe my life flashed before my
Anyway,
eyes.
Listen, me and your gun look like polar opposites.
Excuse
This
me.
gun is called Tengong Jian, the Heavenly Sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, I made both of those. That's my range.
It's like
Look
light
at
and
this.
dark.
Just look at it. Point it down
I
the ground.
like it. I like it. I do like it.
The contrast of these things is ridiculous.
Y'all should battle.
You know what else? Your
What
outfits as well.
What do you mean? Light and dark?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like the too much brightness in my clothing.
Yeah, I tend to gravitate towards neutrals myself.
If I had it my way,
So,
I would
yeah,
wear gold and
yeah,
everything.
Kai. So it's time, my friend. We have to battle.
Battle.
Yes, it is the only way that we're going to survive this eternal darkness.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. This eternal darkness, Cole.
Eternal darkness.
You
Ferguson.
just
Is
wait.
that like
You
some
just
kind
wait.
of proverb or metaphor?
No, it's a real thing.
You know what?
The
I
sun
was-
hides from us for a long time. The moon, only the moon will come out. This is the
How
time
could the sun
when the
hide from us,
spirits.
Cole? What's it hiding behind? It's huge.
I don't know. It's some
I
evil
wish we had
sorcery.
the bladesmith in the city.
spirits
I would
ring.
love
What?
to
What
change
the hell?
my cleaver.
Molly, you monster!
Ow, my glasses.
Out my throat.
Actually,
Oh
we should go to the rooftop and watch it happen.
We should.
Watch what
We
happens.
should.
Yeah, I'm
Eternal
down.
Watch my
darkness
feet now,
begins.
Bailey. Watch my feet now.
Oh, good one.
Get him, Bailey. Get him.
Oh, gee.
Fucking
I'll
get
take
him
you
there.
both.
Tickle
I'll
him.
take you
Tickle
both.
him. Tickle him. Oh,
First you.
there we go. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving.
Ah, motherfucker.
oh.
What the hell is happening?
Bitch.
God.
Oh.
Let your guard down.
This is why women are women and men are men.
Oh, double punch there, my buddy. Fuck
Oh my, jeez.
Oh, that really hurt.
No, this is just Taipan.
I'm just kidding. Tricked you.
What?
No, it just means
Yeah, this is usually how
You're not more
Taipan.
self-control.
This is usually how Taipan parties end.
Okay, Who doesn't have band-aids and who needs a band-aid?
You're a band-aid.
We have 1 minute. We should.
I didn't even feel anything.
All right, how do we
One
get to the
minute before what?
Let's get to the roof.
That's the
1
roof.
minute before what? What's happening?
What are we
Eternal darkness.
What the fuck are you on about eternal darkness?
Just wait. Just oh.
Eternal darkness.
Aya. Aya.
Get away from me. Ow. Ow.
I think y'all are going crazy.
It could be. It could be. We're going crazy. It could be. Strange things happen with eternal darkness.
When are we supposed to know
Oh shit! I just whistled for my horse.
if it's already nighttime? So the eternal darkness is coming at midnight when it's dark.
What the hell was that? Did you see that?
This just looks like a regular night. You're just.
I think y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
I think Cole was gone.
First of all, don't break it.
Oh my god, that's a screenshot of her seeing one.
Coaches don't brain the fucking crazy.
I mean,
Hey.
Someone's just gonna look up here and see a bunch of people in a room.
Not much has been.
Yeah, we
said
all go
about
to
it.
Sisika, spend eternal darkness in the prison.
Yeah, that's what it means. That's what it means. Solitary confinement for everybody in the state.
Yeah, if the deputies have their way, for sure.
Yeah, Monty Malone has his way.
Oh my god, can we all go here to make Marty Malone costumes and dress up as Marty Malone?
Can we all? Can we all? You think we can all pull our guns out and shoot into the air?
My God, Gideon.
No.
It's a good way to scare the spirits away.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think anything will happen.
Some sandalwood.
Well, yeah, but sometimes
Well,
you know what we do. We always light the firecracker. Oh. Oh,
The
okay.
fog's rolling in, guys.
What? Oh what?
What?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Oh no! We're using friendly thoughts.
And now here come the law.
We'll shoot them down.
No, we will not shoot them down.
Why not? Let's have some fun for the eternal darkness.
I tried to unload it.
I love it. It's okay. I will take care of deputies if they come.
You gonna shoot them?
Yeah, if I have to.
You're gonna take care of them, yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I'll explain to them what's going on.
Just tell them we were setting off fireworks illegally.
Well, I would definitely hate
But no, it's to scare the spirits away. It is ancient Chinese
What?
custom.
You need to. Yeah, you do need to take a nap. I hate it when it happens.
You know, no, we feel like fools.
Yeah, sometimes they come up here to this roof. Just what? For a while. Sometimes it can be very beautiful. Especially with all the black smoke gushing into the sky.
If you die, I get all your gems.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
No.
I thought you were going to
get
jump
all
right
my
off the
gems.
roof.
You wouldn't even know what to do with all my gems, motherfucker.
I would bathe in them, sleep on them.
You would
Like a
sleep on
dragon.
my jewels?
He does that every
Now
night anyway.
that's my type of girl, there, bro. Yeah.
I went to Guam specifically to find cabana boys willing to do that sort of thing, and not a single one. Cole kept telling me about these cabana boys on the islands.
I found
we
a
go to a
few.
tropical island, not a single one. You found a few, and I didn't.
Yeah, I found
my
like.
Jesus,
Oh!
oh my God.
What happened there?
What was you
Oh my
looking for?
God!
He's dead.
What do you ask about Guam?
What were you looking for?
Well,
He-
we were just looking for business, but I kind of hoped we find some like sexy guys with like tropical drinks.
Oh my God! How did you do that? What the
Is he
fuck?
okay?
Sandra, how did you do this? Is this your kung fu on display here?
7 years of kung fu.
Oh, Fei Long should be here, damn it.
How the hell did you do that?
Oh no, here he goes, here he goes. Oh! He held on with his chin.
He bit onto it with his teeth.
That is some serious strength.
It's all those gold fillings he has in his
Come
teeth.
on, you gotta jump. Charge your jump. You gotta come
My
in
muscles are
right
too
angle.
stiff to do that. Damn it.
There it is.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Wait, you say the law is here? How did you jump over that tugway? That was incredible.
You guys see Gideon on the sign?
Go ahead, try it out.
No, no, I'm too old for that shit. I'm too old for that shit.
You got the jump. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Ambrosia, come on, try it.
Oh, you got it. Just fucking, you got
Yeah,
it. Give and go.
Just jump over
Give
me.
and go.
Jump over me. There we go.
Jump.
Yep.
I stepped on your head to get up here. Oh! Ambrosia, are you okay? Oh, that was brutal.
Oh, I did not see it. It's not a good idea. I want to see. Big Muffin, did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Jump black.
I jumped up.
Jump black where the grass stain ends on the floor. That's where you jump.
All right. I try.
The air clay pigeon.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's Kai.
That was a terrible jump.
Oh, very nice.
Have any more bandages?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I would love to get on top of the church? That's where I would like to go. Dangerous.
Catch.
Oh, here, let's.
You can get onto that roof across there. Yeah, I can show you. Let's go. You want to see a roof that we've probably never been on? Come over here.
Okay, are we just doing parkour tonight? Is this what's
Yes,
happening?
parkour.
All right, let's go. Parkour, hospital trip. Let's go.
Hardcore.
Be careful. Okay.
Oh my god, Ambrosia, what the fuck? What a living fuck.
Well, this way.
Sorry, Abby. Okay, well, slow down.
Lord. Oh.
Oh, I know where it's going. I think. Eh? Okay.
A secret ladder.
Whoa, Christ.
Where's Gideon?
I'm H of the hotel.
What the hell?
Oh, didn't he just fall off
No, he's
the
okay.
side?
He's okay. I see. What's his name too? Caesar. He's got a rope out.
I don't know where.
Where?
Oh,
There,
he fell.
behind
He's
the hotel sign.
behind the hotel grand sign. I don't see him anymore.
Who?
Gideon. He was on top of the hotel grand sign.
I think
Tentacle.
I can't.
Did you just say yeah? Oh my god.
Oh.
Did Fei Long make you Chinese by injection?
I know.
Oh, wait, what did he inject? No.
He was not that lucky.
Fucking failure, Fei Long.
Wait, have you guys ever done parkour on the rooftops of where the Lotus is? Where's the Lotus? I haven't been there in God knows how long.
Where the Lotus is?
It's I don't think I can parkour to the Lotus from here.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a big jump. Shit, my poor
I don't
knees.
think I'm gonna make that.
Don't. Are they trying to reach this balcony beneath us? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, it's impossible.
What, the beam in front of me? This thing up here? You can reach that. Yeah, you have to get to the you have to get to the roof because you have to jump over the balcony. All right, come
which
on,
one?
dipshit, jump down.
That's a long ways. I missed it.
Cole,
Ouch!
you seem
Oh,
to
my
take
knees.
that way better than we did.
Well, that's because I'm
You look
specially
pretty
trained.
agile there.
I'm, yeah, very well trained.
He's especially swole.
Yeah, but my knees hurt. My knees hurt now.
Your knees hurt all the
Oh,
time. You have
they're cheating,
arthritis.
they're
Well, they hurt more than usual.
How do we get
Did
out?
Ambrosia come down?
This way.
Let's go to the Lotus.
Lead the way.
Okay, hold on. I want to wait for everyone. We're gonna go down the alleyway here.
This way. This way over here. This way.
This is our apartment complex.
On this side.
We live right across the street from each other.
Trying to figure out
Oh.
You live right across the street from us?
I live
Oh, right there, the Lotus.
I don't know if anybody knows this.
We used to climb up all of these, didn't we?
Yeah, you can get up onto every one of these balconies.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Cole, did you know this? You can just walk up here.
Oh, nope, I never did that one before.
Ooh.
It's much easier to get up here this way than go around.
See that?
Ow! This is definitely the same way that we went before.
Oh, shit.
Help me up.
Oh,
I'm in.
I can't get up there. Fuck.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Where'd you guys go? Oh, over there? Oh, shit. Ah, fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah. There we go.
Not think so, no.
I have the sudden urge to hurl myself over the
Oh
edge.
my god!
Oh, no.
I
Oh, bye-bye, doggo.
Oh no.
Bye-bye, doggo.
New dog. I inherit
Oh.
all of his wealth.
He survived. Look, he
He
survived.
survived.
Get off
He's got mud and horse shit in his hair.
The gang is strong with this one.
Okay, wait. How did you get up there?
Here, Ko, jump on the
Yeah.
little ledge behind you. Hop onto it, and then run, and then jump up here.
This one here?
Yep, hop on that. Okay, now turn, and then come this way, and then jump. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, now we have the entire rooftop to ourselves.
I don't think I've been up here on this one before.
Continue my way. Oh.
There. Hey Cole.
Yeah. Oh, I knew
Okay.
it. I knew it. Oh my god. Oh shit. I thought you were going to just pushing me over the edge here.
I can't believe Roy falls off a roof, lands head first, stands up, and says the gang is strong.
Also, there's a.
Here he goes again.
There's an entrance to this over here. It's been covered up.
What?
Oh.
I don't know what that
Great.
is.
Oh.
It's got pipes leading to it.
Yeah. And there's also a trap door to the left on that building as well. Do you know some houses in the crossing have a secret basement that you have to, you know, walk over in order to open up the latch?
Yes.
But I know
I wonder if any of the rooftops around here do.
Yeah, there's that one out near Rhodes area.
Yep. It has a hidden basement.
Yeah, and the
Or a
pawn
locked
shop here,
basement.
it's a secret door.
Yeah, well, it's a bookshelf.
Yeah, bookshelf.
Mm.
Who that down there? Oh, it's Ambrosia.
Are they still trying to get up here?
Where?
Yeah. Well, she went down to check on the way, I think.
Oh, there
See
she
them
is.
down there
Okay,
running
yeah.
around like rats?
I don't know if I could come back up here again.
Hi, Ambrosia, you having fun?
Uh-oh.
This is it.
She's dead.
Really?
Where's Ambrosia?
She just fell, I think.
Where?
Right below me here.
Ambrosia!
Ambrosia? I think if you...
Rosie?
She's fine?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, she
Oh, no,
survived!
she's...
Oh, is you and Kai down
Oh,
there?
she's standing? Okay.
Hey, if I jump right down here, do you think I survive? No way, no.
No.
Probably
I don't know.
not.
I think
Oh, you can
Doggo
move.
maybe could do
I
it.
hear Mr. Way, but I don't hear him. Where?
I think.
Where are you?
Oh, he.
We're up on the
You fall
rooftop.
down again.
What did you
What?
say?
What did he say?
Picking up into the doctor's office, he broke his face.
No, my fault, you can't jump.
And now I stand above you.
I got you, Miley.
Who has the biggest wang now?
You go ahead. I have the golden wing, motherfucker.
Oh, I don't.
That's why
I
we
don't.
call
I
it
don't
the
know if we
Wild
could
West.
survive this jump.
Come on,
No,
hey, I
that's
survived
too
that
far.
last jump, all right? Come on, you got this.
Oh no. You survived.
Fine.
Wow. Okay. Doggo, catch me.
I got you. Come on.
Why do I
Okay.
feel like you're gonna go
Come on. Yeah.
Good catch. Hey, good catch.
It's kind of amazing you can actually make that, that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone needs to go help McMuffin scrape him off the fucking floor.
Where?
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 He's in the medical office because he fell off and landed
Okay.
face first in the
I'll
pilot
get
ship
him.
and fucking brick.
That was fun. Oh, there is Mr. McMuffy. How are you feeling? Are you okay? McMuffin. Hello, hello, hello. Wakey. You'll be fine.
Oh, you getting him?
I got him. Yeah.
Cole, we're going to sleep.
Okay, yeah, it's about that time, isn't it?
Yeah, Way went to sleep. I'm going to sleep with a belly full of eggs and Peking duck.
Okay.
Right. Well, tonight was fun.
Yes, it was very fun. If you want more food to take with you. Yeah. You
Tonight
want
was
some food to
better
take with
than-
you? Yeah, help yourself.
Yeah, there's food up in the box upstairs if you want it.
Right. Is he conscious?
No, he's not talking or anything, but I think he's fine.
Here, let me
Maybe check him over a little bit. Are you trained in the medical?
Oh, he's really out cold.
Yeah. Wow. Shit, maybe
I know
he hit
some
his head
babe-
harder.
Maybe. I mean, I know how to sew up, a cut and whatnot.
There you go. Oh, he's still out. Buffy.
Oh, What?
Oh.
Wait, oh.
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 Okay. Well.
Wait. Is he? Where did you guys find him?
Just right here. Eternal darkness. Yes. I told
Oh,
you.
wait, no, where
I told
was
you.
he knocked out?
Oh,
I
this
know
I
where he
don't. This
found
I
him.
don't know.
No, he's asleep.
All right. Well, I
So-
mean, oh,
There
whoa,
he is.
whoa, all right.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Eternal darkness.
How you feeling?
Came back from eternal darkness.
How you feeling, Donald?
What was it like out there?
It took his hearing away.
Yeah. Do you see anything strange? With spirits? Demons? Maybe a
I think
witch?
he's in deep thought. I think the laugh got hit at him.
Did you say language or sandwich?
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt. My name is Ranger Ram with the St. Cross and Ranger Corps. We had a tip out here about an hour ago. Would any of you individuals be injured or anyone who saw anyone injured?
This man was injured, but
Yeah,
he's
but
not.
he just
talking
got
right
injured.
now to us.
Yeah, he just got injured like
Was
5
he,
minutes ago.
Oh, 5 minutes ago? Okay, this
Yeah,
tip
he's
was
fine.
from about an hour ago.
Oh.
So
Where's
if someone
Gideon?
got
Where's
someone
Gideon?
got injured about an hour ago in Saint Denis.
Where is?
I have not
He was
seen
on top of
or
the-
heard of anyone injured.
He was on the roof. Where
Gideon was on the roof. Oh God, Gideon! Not
He was on the
again.
roof of the
Oh,
hotel.
I need to get more bandage.
That would have been like 10 minutes, if anything.
Where was last time we see him?
I guess it was on top of a hotel.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Where was this hotel?
Yeah, I mean, when did we lose him?
Last time they saw him, he was on top of a hotel.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. Look.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Good job.
No. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, well, he's still conscious.
Why do we
What?
keep meeting
Oh,
like
okay.
this?
Also, he's not the man you were looking for. He's not the person you were looking
I got attacked by 7 bears and I took 6 of them out.
7.
They were trying to take over Saint Denis.
Did they have? Yeah, did they have rifles? Holy shit!
Bears with bolt action rifles.
Would you guys want a medic? We can go send for one. He'll be alright? Okay.
Thank you, though.
Well, if anything gets worse, obviously get him checked out. Have a good one, Gideon. Watch out for those city bears.
Yeah, they're rough.
Yeah, look out during this time of eternal night.
Calm down.
Strange things happen.
Hey, McMuffin, I'm letting my head down.
You want to finish? No, that's not. I'm tired. I'm going to say goodnight to them.
Okay.
It's a good thing I stopped all those bears.
Yeah, you are the new hero of Saint Denis.
I'm sorry, Gideon. We were just having so much fun. We forgot about you.
Yeah.
Well, he went off on his own.
Yeah,
we
I
stayed
went
together as a group. He's the black sheep here, not us.
Yeah, but I thought Caesar was with him and saw him fall.
Oh no, I went the opposite way and fell down. Well,
Oh no.
I
Yeah,
fell down
they-
a lot, and then
yeah, they
Kyle
left.
saved me.
They left, so I was just thinking about Chimney, and then on my way down, I tripped.
Where did you fall? Like, where did you hit?
My
Before we
toe.
help him up, can I throw him
Look
off
at-
the roof once more?
Look at everybody who came here to say farewell to you.
Not waste 2
Yes.
bags.
Farewell.
Farewell,
How was your
Gideon.
time spent in eternal
I
darkness?
hope that you all live your life and you love it and you just laugh all the time, okay?
Every time I think of
What
you
is
falling
it like
off a
out
roof,
there in the great
I will laugh.
eternal darkness, Gideon? Tell us. Don't hold anything back.
It's very dark.
Holy
Yes.
shit, it's dark.
And it's eternal.
This is my gift
Also,
to you.
Donald, I think both you
What
and
the hell? I don't want a rat. That's gross. What the hell?
Also, Donald, I think both you and Gideon both have the same scar mark on your wrists.
My wrist.
Wait,
yeah,
what's that?
Yeah, you both failed, but you both have, to me anyway, you both had the same, like, you both had cuts on your wrists when I was looking at you.
What?
Really?
Your scar buddies.
Oh.
Wait, who has this scar?
Hey, Gideon, why do you
Donald
smell
and
like
you.
gunpowder?
What's that? You saying that
that's
smell?
Did you shoot on the rooftop with us?
Wait, I have a scar.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, why do you smell like gunpowder?
We all still smell. It's been like 20 minutes. We all
Well,
smell
it's
like
pretty-
gunpowder.
it's pretty
so if the law
potent.
comes around, we're getting arrested. Let's go.
Let's go near a crime scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What are we
we
doing?
all still smell like gunpowder from when we shot on the roof.
Yeah.
So the law could have came, just sniffed us, and be like, "Yep, put him in cuffs."
Yeah, but I mean, you guys are with hunters,
Gun
so
is
I can
cold.
just literally say you guys came with us to go hunt in the bayou.
Well, yeah, and
I would
we
just say
did
we're
have
manufacturing gunpowder, like not firewood.
Yeah, we did have that invasion of bears that Gideon so definitely
Yep,
took care of.
and squirrels as well.
Chipmunks. I put them on my feet.
Chipmunks, yeah.
Yep.
Please don't ever do that.
All right, well, I'm going to sleep.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
tonight
they
was
say.
fun. I enjoyed it.
One and ping ping and everyone have good to sleep. Rest whatever you're going to do. I need to lay my head down.
Sleep well.
Yeah,
Good rest.
great pleasure tonight. I had much fun. Thank you. Should do it again soon.
You're welcome. Of course.
Yes.
This is
Alright.
the kind of entertainment you get with us dipshits. Anyway.
Good night.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, you missed me.
I did not miss you.
Came
My
close.
sweater's getting so heavy with water.
Yeah, why are you wearing sweater?
Because it's cold. Cold.
It's not cold yet. I like that coat
What
you
do you
made though.
mean?
Hey, do you have any leftover wolf for pass around?
You still have your wolf. Your wolf. It's upstairs in the office.
Oh, good, okay. I'll maybe
Fit on
go
his
to Taylor
heels,
tomorrow.
his heels.
All right. Well, good.
All right.
See you soon, I hope. Before next Sunday, maybe.
I can be around next Wednesday and
shit.
Friday.
Friday, okay. Wednesday, difficult day for me, but I can try. All right, ping ping and
Yep, you gotta send that telegram. Remember
Yeah.
to all of it.
yeah, I'll let you know somehow.
Hang on.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for hanging in with me. Great night. Much appreciated. Not gonna rate anybody. I don't think there's too many people on right now, anyway. But everyone have a great night. Da Hong Wan Sui.